Oh, I just noticed I was never muted, was I? I thought I was muted. Okay, well, that's good to know. Okay. Well, in any case, yeah, I was clearing my throat. I am so sorry. Anyway. I thought it was muted. I was supposed to be muted. In any case, I'm so glad to see you all here again. Today we're going to be doing the boss rush mod, trying to finish it. I do want to say I only have 2 things left, but I'm going to try to beat it. This isn't going to be like a full, like 3-hour stream, like maybe an hour to hour and a half at best. But essentially we have 2 things left and I'm going to try to beat them, but I might not beat it and I might just, you know, record it if anything. But in any case, I do have someone here for the first time on stream if you would like to introduce yourself. Wait a minute. Oh my god, I'm still muted on Discord. I was muted on Discord, not on... Oh my god, I'm so dumb. If you want to introduce yourself.
Yes, I would. Hey guys, what's up? And my name is Red Rice 94, but you can call me Reese because that's my name and it's easier to say. I worked on this mod. Specifically what I did was I was a beta tester. Also a big ideas guy, like a lot of the items that are in there, like the item combinations from Big Malleus. Yeah, that was me. Those were my idea. That's how I actually joined the team. That's why. And I became a beta tester basically because I begged DP, Dumpro555, the creator of the mod, I begged him to be able to be, you know, I begged him to get an early build. So that's how I'm on the team.
Yeah, I didn't notice. I muted on Discord, didn't mute my mic, so they heard me clearing my throat. Then I called for your cue, and I realized I was muted on Discord, and I'm like, oh my god, that's why they didn't hear me.
Mike, the guest, please.
So, yeah, that's lovely. So essentially, they'll just be here, you know, for the stream while I basically play through the mod, trying to beat the last 2 things that I have to beat. If I can, that's great. If I can't, I can't. But essentially, you know, we're just doing this for fun. And yeah, this is literally the first time I've had someone on my stream besides myself.
Red Rice is better. Mods, kill that guy.
Okay, essentially, let me see. Okay, there we go. You know what, just in case if I do beat it, I guess I'll record, because otherwise I'll have to record off of YouTube, because, you know, it is great, because they don't put it in 1080p, so you have to literally record over it. I've made that mistake.
Such a tragedy.
Dude, I tell you, for one stream I forgot to record. I literally had to re-record, or not re-record, but like record the stream over watching it for like 6 hours. Just so the quality wouldn't be complete, just completely horrible. Alright, so...
Man, that's too bad.
Yeah, because that's the one thing I will say Twitch does, because it's literally in 1080p right after you stream.
Oh, can I see your equipment out of curiosity?
Oh yeah, we have Chris with the black blade, the soul armor, justice shell. Then, actually, wait, why doesn't have... Why do I not have the, whatchamacallit, on Chris? I'm so confused. Didn't I have the, whatchamacallit? Oh wait, no, the soul armor, oh wait, no, I'm tripping. Okay, because the soul armor, yeah, okay. Then we got Susie with the Devil's Scythe, Devil's Tail, Pointed Tail, which I was able to get thanks to someone, actually, you know, giving me the item. Instead of having to restart the entire mod for that, which would have been horrible. And then we got Ralsei with the Everybody Weapon, Rainbow Ribbon, and Justice Shell. Because
Dude, Everybody Weapon being meta for Ralsei is so funny because I literally, the Lore Keeper scarf was my idea to be Ralsei's, like, ultimate weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's the Deal Maker, and not the Deal Maker, it's the Puppet Scarf and the Scarf Mark. So it balances the attack and the damage, the attack and the magic to be good, but then the Everybody Weapon, like deadass, I did not know the Everybody Weapon stats were so high. So, oops.
Yeah, I literally, whenever I was actually editing earlier today, but like literally at like 8 a.m., I was just checking when I was editing, and then I literally I checked every single person. I'm like, okay, what is this for? Chris can't use it. Susie can't really use it because, you know, it just lowered their stats. And then I get to Ralsei, and I'm like, oh, hell yeah.
The funniest part is it was my idea to make the everybody weapon the mini boss rush reward as well.
Yeah, because for the most part, I will say, which it was still good to add, obviously, but the mini boss rush obviously is just, you know, a piece of cake.
It's so boring.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
most of the mini bosses in this game are basically just cutscenes, like, fucking, like, yeah, sure, K round, yeah.
Dude,
how difficult.
I think I edited, like, most of that, like, for the most part, out of the video, because it's literally so simple. Like, I show me still beating it, obviously, but I edited that to hell.
Be sitting down to beta test, and then I have to fight K round, like, 15 times, because boss rush keeps crashing.
Oh my god.
Like, goddamn, like, that's why that dev blade that you saw in my save file, that's why that was added.
God.
Just to get quickly from one boss to the next. Because Rules, oh my god, Rules was a pain in the ass.
Dude, I hate the chapter 3 Rules fight. I just can't. It's only because it takes so long.
Yeah, there's no way to make it faster. It's not very skill reliant. It's just kind of a slog. And it was one of the hardest things to get properly working. Wanna know why?
And why is that?
So the weather guys come right before that fight.
Right.
And so Rules is weird. Like that encounter is just very scripted. It has a lot of special stuff and all that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And the weather guys usually they have such high defense or health or whatever that you wouldn't be able to actually beat them with violence usually.
Yeah, right.
With the not even with the new equipment at the time, with just like the chapter 4 equipment, like with the black shard and stuff, you could actually, like, in a few turns get them down to 0, which caused them to not leave properly and persist into Rules' fight, which destroys everything. I got so many crashes there.
Yeah, that makes sense, because technically you would have to make new code, I'm assuming, for that, because there's no technical way to beat that fight, you know, aggressively, or not supposed to, essentially.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was ever actually fixed, or if DP just, like, massively increased their defense.
Yeah, because I know in the, like, their just regular fight with them, I know, that they made, like, the Castletown, like, rematch, you know, instead of their first encounter where you can't actually, you know, beat them with violence. Because in the Castletown rematch, you can just beat them to hell.
Yeah.
Which was a nice thing, because I was like, okay, well, I gotta do I Love TV like 50 million times, but I'm like, oh, that's not there. Great.
Yeah, I was so worried about that. Like, oh my god, am I actually going to need to do that?
And if you're wondering,
chapter 3.
Choco Milk, the reason I don't download the stream from YouTube is because they, like, how do I explain it? They already, like, this is gonna be very poor terms, like, digitize it already to their platform. So essentially, when you go to download it, it's still gonna be at 720p, unlike, you know, Twitch, where it would still be in 1080. In any case,
YouTuber words.
Yeah, I didn't know how to say that correctly.
YouTuber words, all I know is boss rush.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna be doing that. I did get some, whatchamacallit, advice. So essentially with the updates, pretty much you could just go through the Hammer of Justice without doing things like X slash and all that. I can just spam heals and just hope for the best, essentially, with Gerson.
Yeah, so always remember to, like, any chance possible, just do the better heal, because that does more for his, like, mercy meter.
Lovely. Oh god. And I haven't had any practice. I literally tried it like one time while I was very, very sleepy, so obviously I sucked complete ass on it.
Oh, by the way, I typically find that attacking gives more defense. But not defense, TP.
Yeah, that is fair. That would be, you know, horrible to do that, but since Susie has that thing, you know, healing with better heals like 37 TP.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. That's why I was like, okay, I cannot do this without the pointed tail, I'm pretty sure it is.
the ponytail was so much more broken than I imagined it, because like when I was describing it to DP, like to add it,
Yeah.
I was like, decreased magic cost. And I meant like maybe 15, 25%. Motherfucker had it removed like 50%. Half. Literally halved all like magic cost. Like that is not exactly what I meant, but I'll take it. Like, sure.
Oh god, it
sure,
makes it
why not?
so much easier. Yeah, because there is one thing, like I said, I think last stream, that I had one singular problem with this mod, is the fact that, like, for certain items, unless you make sure you grab everything, like, and you come into this mod completely, like, blind, so to speak, which I did, obviously, but, you know, thankfully, me being me, I'd grab, like, majority of things, like, you won't be able to craft, like, nothing. Like, there's just certain things I'm not able to craft, like, something with the Teneta, I'm pretty sure that I didn't have.
Yeah, the tension suit.
Yeah.
So the tension suit, this was another one of my ideas. And I would just like to say that all of the items that I added, I added all of my ideas that DP added. I didn't do shit. So I don't know how to program. I don't know any of that.
Trust me, I don't either.
The most actual content I've done for this mod is I did the bone sprites for Papyrus's fight. Like they turned out better than I thought they would be, so that's nice. But like, it's still not a lot.
Yeah, but more than I could say I did.
Also, fun fact, I don't know why he didn't. Okay, probably because the sprite sheet is way more like complex for it. But the stars that the knight shoots out, like on the first attack,
Yeah.
they were gonna be low pixel, like grayscale basketballs.
Oh god.
Like that, I envision that. It would be so funny, but that just didn't make it in.
No, that would have been hilarious.
After, like later, you can see it. The sprite sheet that I made. Yeah. It's so stupid. I love it. But yeah. Anyway, so about my my items, they were for like a hard mode mod I was conceptualizing.
Right.
That obviously would never see the light of day because I don't know anybody who would be able to make that.
Right.
I had plans, big plans for it. So my items were gonna end up just rotting forever. But then I see this mod and I'm like, wow. And I play it. And then I go to the Malleus and I just, dude, the way DP has Malleus like convert the secret boss items is so cool. And that gave me the idea to reach out to them and say like, hey, I have these ideas. Can you make them real? And
could you could you do it?
Like, make my shit, basically. I was nicer than that. Yeah, I don't actually know their pronouns. I don't know their pronouns, so I'll just go they, them. They have /full in there, I think. Right? Yeah. No, wait. He changed them to he, him. Never mind. Thank you, DP. That's very convenient. So, yeah. That's, again, I said this at the beginning of the stream, but that's how I joined the team.
Right. Yeah, because I will say... Oh, God. Hold on. Currently dodging, you know, Prime Gerson right now.
Oh, yeah. Should I let you concentrate?
No, you're completely fine. I've surprisingly been able to do this while you've been talking. I don't know how. But, what was I going to say?
Yeah, what were you going to say?
That's the thing. I have ADHD. I get sidetracked a lot. Oh, God. Okay, you know what? You just speak. I can't think of what I was going to say. Oh, wait, no. I remember. Essentially, I understand completely what you mean because I have ideas for mods, but obviously, you know, not knowing how to code, it's like, okay, well, these are just going to sit in the back burner of my mind until, you know, either I commission someone to make them or I just never see the light of day.
I wonder, so this thing is like kind of picking up some steam. Like Sybil's made a short of it, like last week. That was really exciting to see. I was really... See, one of my big dreams for the mod was for Shay to play it, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
Yeah. You know, I was gonna even say, I forgot to mention, we can talk about it, obviously, if you're okay with it, because, you know, I might make a short, because I don't know if I would make a full video about it, but I'm definitely going to have to make a short, because I feel like being an Undertale / Deltarune related content, that I feel obligated that I have to talk about it somewhat, because I haven't read the full document, but I skimmed through, and then, you know, even my girlfriend read through it, and yeah, some of the stuff in there is completely just... The thing that disgusts me the most is using their fans, you know, for their own, like, self-pleasure, so to speak, and it's just, I couldn't imagine doing that. It's disgusting.
Yeah, I haven't read a lot of it, but I read the first couple of pages, like Star, his ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
Sorry, goddamn. Okay.
No,
you guys are legally allowed to kill me now. Anyway, their ex-girlfriend. Yeah, so hers is like the most damning out of all of them. So honestly, if you read anything from the doc, just that one. Like that one, like that does it. Like,
Yeah.
You don't need anything else. Like, just for that, they need to be excommunicated, which sucks. They were a good content creator. I really like their stuff.
Oh yeah, no,
It's too bad.
Dude, I can't tell you how many times I would literally, because I'm the type of person who literally needs like something in the background to go to sleep to. I can't tell you how many times I would just have their videos constantly showing while I would just go to sleep. And now it's just like, I literally, the minute I realized, because at first I thought it was just like, oh, you know, they're either, you know, taking a mental health break, all this. I never would have thought in a million years that it was, you know, that which transpired.
I really hoped it was nothing, or like something that, you know, maybe chronically online Twitter users would find really awful, but in reality wasn't that bad. But no, it was bad. It was really bad.
Yeah, I literally, like, I remember telling my girlfriend, I'm like, oh, you know, Shay is apparently being canceled. And I'm like, yeah, right, totally. I go to sleep, wake up, go on Twitter. I'm like, oh, God, never mind. Yeah, no, what the hell?
Yeah, it really is too bad.
Yeah, because the worst part was, not to cut you off, but I literally, Shay was one of the people, at first, not anymore, was like a semi-inspiration for me, you know, continuing to do Undertale and Deltarune-related content, but not anymore.
Well, I mean, of course they were. They made great content. They were extremely popular. They had a fun personality, fun community. It's too bad that behind all of that, this bullshit was happening. And, like, may I just say, that is one horny motherfucker. Like, dude, 20 people?
Dude.
Seriously? Dude,
Dude.
like, wow.
Oh my god. Have you seen some of the stuff? Because I did read through more of it, I think, last night, I think, apparently. I can't remember exactly. But, did you see some of the stuff they would message Sybils?
Wait, hold on. This attack changed. I'm on a different build, clearly.
But, if you saw some of the stuff they would message Sybils, so, from my understanding, I could be butchering this, because, like I said, I do not want to say this is the full thing, because I just skimmed through most of it. But Sybils, I'm pretty sure girlfriend, if I am wrong, y'all can tell me in the live chat, but Sybils' girlfriend was, she's like a YouTube Shorts editor. And basically, you know, Sybils tried to, you know, plug their stuff to Shay, and Shay was like, oh yeah, sure, whatever. But then, you know, Shay would ignore them, you know, constantly needing, you know, voice clips and stuff like that, because obviously you can't make just a short without the person's voice clips and all that.
And then in order to get it, he asked asked Sybils for nudes. I saw that.
Yeah, and I was like, what the hell? Like, dude, that is so disgusting.
Like, I was really hoping they weren't gonna turn out to be a creep, but they are. It's almost comical how much of a creep they are. Like, damn.
And it's like, you already know this is gonna set back the community at least a bit. Like, there's not gonna just be no repercussions for absolutely what they did, because unfortunately they were a huge staple in the community for such a long time, especially.
It really sucks, and there's so many, like, kind of tasteless jokes going around about other NP creators, like, filling the gap.
Yeah,
like,
I've seen so many about Melon God, and it's like, I get it.
It's like kind of funny, like, it's situationally funny, but, like, it's in bad taste.
Yeah, I think I agree. Like, it is funny to a certain degree, but at the same time, it does, like, still suck, and I think it's a little too fresh to be making those type of jokes.
Like, I was on Twitter, like, 15 minutes before I was here, and I saw this one Twitter edit of at the end of Has Been Hotel season 1. If you've seen that,
Yes, I have.
This and in the final number, where Fox is singing about, there's a spot open, the future of hell will belong to the bees, and it's like, it's Sybil's and Melon and like one more person edited over their faces.
I think I've seen that roughly.
And it's like, it is admittedly kind of funny, but like, dude, not the time. Like, wait at least, like, it is, I feel bad about laughing at it, but like, it is, and this is not like, to be like, the situation is funny and the victims don't matter. That's not what I'm saying. It's just like, I don't know. There's something about it.
Yeah, no, I completely get you. Like, some of it is funny, but I do think some of it is oversaturated and way too early.
Yeah. Anyway, we don't have to talk about this the entire time. I just wanted to mention it because, like, again, I was hoping that Shay would play this because that would be such good publicity. But I don't think if Shay played this, that would be good publicity anymore.
No, not anymore. Not anymore.
Man, these attacks are different. I am on an old.
Oh my god, wait, did I just beat hard mode Gerson? Oh my god.
You might have just beat hard mode Gerson.
Oh my god, I don't know how the hell. Oh my god, thank you.
I love the shell attacks. DP like really cooked with these.
Oh yeah, no, they absolutely did. Oh god. Why? Oh my god.
It took a while for Papyrus to actually be fun and balanced, but Gerson has changed a bit, but Gerson was fun the moment he was added.
Yeah, because I feel like you have to actually play around with Gerson, so to speak, and Gerson, in my opinion, is at least like a top 3, top 5 like fight, like in overall enjoyment, in my opinion.
So Fortified Shell is really good. It's basically just a shell, but like more. It has less DP's been messing with the stats, and I haven't been paying attention, clearly.
Yeah, because it's a little weird and semi-disappointing that the Justice Shell has more defense, and then the Fortified Shell that's, you would think, has even more defense, or, you know, could even have like 2 points higher, is less defense.
I mean, it used to. Like, it absolutely used to. It was like an absolute upgrade before, but DP's been like trying to balance it, but the problem with the balancing, and I was talking to you about this before stream, is that there's just so many items now, and a lot of them do like literally the same exact thing, just like stats.
Yeah, because I will say I think that definitely needs to be changed, because there's just small tweaks that need to be made, because if you ask me, the Justice Shell from like normal Gerson that you can just get should not be stronger than the Fortified Shell that you can get from hard mode Gerson, of all things.
Yeah, I've had a lot. I was thinking about it the other day, and how I don't love the hard mode items. And I was thinking, what would be better replacements? Yeah. And I came up with, for Spamton, instead of the deal breaker, Neo Wings.
Ooh, and that is like, I will say just real quick, that is a sick name.
Moderate stats, but special power of permanently making you faster. Like, hold breath faster.
See, now that would be a good little add-on, yeah, definitely.
I'm like, that would be cool. It wouldn't just be like, put this on for stats, you know? It
definitely
would be like, okay, here's a cool effect.
And thank you, Matthew, for the $2 super chat, by the way. I'm sorry, I'm not reading chat too much, guys.
He was focusing.
Yes, I read the civils document. Yeah, it's horrible. Defense in general is way too powerful. The stream is so delayed. Yeah, hold on, let me just make sure everything's fine, actually. Just really quick. Surprisingly, no, I don't have any frame drops, so I guess it's just on y'all's end, so to speak.
And I'm watching the stream right now, but I have it muted, and I'm just listening to you through Discord.
Right. Beat a night with hammer justice in the background doesn't feel right. Oh, congrats also for, I think you said, yeah, you no-hit the night, Matthew. God, dude.
I was trying to no-hit the night, and I can't even do it. Like, I can beat it in, like, 7 turns with the most powerful equipment.
Right.
But, like, I can't no-hit it legitimately.
I don't blame you.
And I've done some, like, kind of challenging night challenges. Like, one time I beat it without the Shadow Mantle or Revivements.
Yeah.
And the other time I beat it without, with, like, base Chapter 1 equipment. And I uploaded both of those on my channel, shameless plug.
I'm like,
but like
no, it's fine.
I'm not bad at the game, but I'm not great either.
I'd like to say that I think of myself as least like pretty decent, or even I would go as far to say that I think I'm good, because I do play these games admittedly a little more than I should. But
like, I'm not a casual, but I'm not a no-hitter.
Exactly, yeah. I think that's a good way to put it. Because I've no-hit Spamton Neo, like base Spamton Neo Snowgrave like twice, and that was on the Switch. I've been very close at times, unmeaning to, with Jevil. Then, like, Base Night, I think I accidentally, which it was my first stream ever on YouTube, I did, just like you, multiple challenges. Did, like, Chris only, Susie only, no mantle, no healing items, you name it, I basically tried it. I did basically everything besides no-hitting, and I think I accidentally on one time during the stream, like, got halfway through the night without getting hit, and I didn't even realize, and then I got hit.
Like, I've done pretty well, but like, the best I've done is probably like 2 or 3 hits.
Yeah, and you know, I can't blame you, because the night, at one point I was very good at the night. I need to probably get back to doing that if I plan on no-hitting it eventually, because I would literally fight the night like 2-3 times a day and just beat it.
Yeah, like, the fight was so fun. Like,
honestly.
It was really cool to have like a really hard fight in the game. Oh, and this leads me to a point that I want to say, like, publicly for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember in 2018 when everybody was saying, "Whoa, Jevil's so hard, harder than Sans"?
Oh my god, dude.
And now we're in the modern day, and we have the Knight, and like, the Knight isn't even as hard as Sans. Like, come on.
No. Well, I will say the Knight is, like, I think, in my opinion, because obviously I could beat Sans, you know, first try, not to gloat, but, you know, I think in terms of enjoyment, it's either, like, on par for me, at least, like, with Sans, like, enjoyable-wise, or, like, almost there.
Yeah, enjoyment-wise, on par with Sans, but actual difficulty-wise, I'd say on par with Undying.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Also, I am starting the boss rush at boss rush mod. Hello, the shadow boss rush.
Alright.
Jevil, I think pretty much I'm gonna be fine until I get to Papyrus. I'm just gonna have to. I think what my strategy was is to just brood it and just attack with everything. Because I'm pretty sure.
Oh my god, 62. Dude, I literally had DP buff the health of the hard mode bosses.
Right, which makes sense.
Of the insane, and even still, you beat Jevil in like what? 7 turns?
Yeah, no. Okay, no. Yeah, no.
I didn't even mean to say that. I didn't even like. Oh my god.
But yeah, like,
no. Dude, when you're able to spam like an 800 damage Root Buster every single turn,
oh my god,
it's kind of hard to balance them.
Dude, yeah, no, I don't blame y'all for an instant. Like, it would be, I think, almost impossible to balance this, like, unless you got rid of, like, the TP thing with the ponytail and reduced it a lot more than it is, because 15 TP Rude Buster when you can do, like, 700 to 800 damage, then having X-Slash that can do, like, basically 500 is insane. And not to mention, if you had an attack roll, say, with the little fireball thing, no.
Oh, I love this. I love this attack with the diamonds that go either way.
Oh, yeah, I love that. I thought that was a really good idea.
Like, when I was conceptualizing my hard mode, that was going to be the hard version of that attack.
God. Dude, I don't know. It's just, I'm so glad I got into content creation around this time, because it's such like a pivotal time. Because back then with Undertale fan games, it was basically just like, oh, you know, it's a one fight thing and that's it. That's all it is. And then you just go on and do another mod. Nowadays, it's like, oh, you know, we have full chapters or like half chapters or full on like fan games of whole different AUs that you can play now. It's like, oh my god, it's so good.
Dude, I'm so hyped for Vision Crew Chapter 6.
Dude, god.
Like,
oh my god. Oh wait, yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I don't mean to cut you off, but yeah, I forgot about that, dude. That's
actually, I have some interesting lore for me. I'm kind of problematic medias, by the way. Oh my god, look at your TP.
Okay, really?
Okay, anyway, so this was over a year ago now, but I had some very toxic public beef with RV Pine.
Mm.
It's funny looking back on it now. But, back when they canceled the chapters 3 through 5 and also 7, just to work on chapter 6, dude, like, okay, they could have handled it better, but I was pissed, dude. It was so funny. Genuinely, I crashed. I genuinely crashed out. There's an Ace Attorney video about it, actually.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's so funny.
Jesus.
I'll send it to you so you can
for sure.
watch later if you want. 5 months ago this happened, actually. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, that is actually... That's one. Yeah. But like... Dude, I crashed out so hard.
Yeah, I can imagine, because just hearing that, and I would just be like, without any context, like, what do you mean it's canceled? Or not canceled, but, you know, technically stop production until, you know, they're done with the chapter 6.
Yeah, I was mainly just sad because their chapter 3 secret boss wasn't gonna get, like, they were in the process of reworking their chapter 3 secret boss, who at the time was my comfort character, and then they stopped working on it before she fully got all of her content.
Oh, that's so horrible.
Which is still, it's so sad, and it, funnily enough, makes her even more of a secret boss, like, in reality. But, yeah, that was always sad to me. I mean, I'm over it now, and we're in good terms now, I think.
We're in good terms now after the crash out.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
Obviously.
But, yeah, Vision Crew Chapter 6 is going to be really good. I'm super hyped for that.
Oh god, dude. Oh my god. There's so many, like, minuscule mods and everything that I'm just waiting for because, like, for me, in my opinion, like, content creation for Undertale and Deltarune could not be, like, in a more perfect, well, besides, you know, the kerfuffle with you-know-who, could not be in a more perfect place with, like, all the content you can make.
I don't know what are you talking about. Nothing happened.
You know, you're right, yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about either. Nothing happened.
Nothing is fine.
And
there is no more embossing say.
Okay.
I'm glad you get that reference.
Yes.
That would have felt so flat. I'm glad you got that.
Okay.
Oh, Papyrus time.
Yes, surprisingly.
Good luck.
And I forgot I have better heal, so this may go better than I thought because now I have the pointed-tail. Oh dear god.
Like these stars, these were gonna be basketballs. It would have been awesome.
I can only imagine. Oh god. I will say the hardest one so far, in my opinion, is this Papyrus. This thing is insane.
Dude, I swear to god, the final attack still isn't properly balanced, but it used to be so bad, dude.
I'm being so honest with you, I genuinely did not think I was going to be able to beat this because of just how difficult it was, and when I reached the final attack, I'm like, oh, okay, so I'm just dead, right? Yeah, there's no way, right?
Like, it's been balanced a lot better. Oh, and by the way, you're overthinking this attack. Just ignore the platforms.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've seen the way that you do that one specifically. It's actually really easy. You just nudge yourself out of the way.
Lovely.
This one is so cool. I love this attack. The colored bullets were actually a very late addition to the fight.
Oh god, they always kick my ass, so to speak. And thank you, Matthew, for the other $2 super chat. There is no drama in the Undertale Deltarune community. You're right, because it doesn't exist.
This one, I've told DP to change so many times because of how awful it is. Like, I hate this attack, genuinely. With my entire soul. Like, with my entire heart-shaped object, that one sucks. And I've asked them to rework it so many times, but they just ignore me every time.
Yeah, no, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
Like, it's kind of funny that they ignore me every time, so whatever. Like, I'll let it slide for the bit, but at the same time, like, dude, come on.
Oh, dear God.
Like, in my opinion, it would be just as easy. Like, it would be so easy to just make the blades come from the left and right instead of up and down, and that would make it better.
Yeah, yeah, because oh god, it's so much. It's so much at one time. Okay, so far, I do not want to jinx myself, but so far, this is looking a lot better than I ever thought it would, because I didn't even think I could do the Shadow Boss Rush. I'm glad I decided to actually record and not just, you know, do it only on stream.
I love that one. Genuinely, that attack is so cool to me.
You know what? Yeah, that one's fine. I somehow got like, pretty sure like 4 hours of footage so far, down to like, I think like 17 minutes, which is like my most like how do I English. A big improvement, I guess you want to say, because I didn't think I was going to be able to get that much done, but I realized with the boss rush mod, you know, there's technically a lot I can cut out because it's really just fighting things over and over and over and over.
See, as someone who's been, like, doing this for 3 months at this point, like 3-something months, it's like, I forgot just how much content is here now.
Yeah,
like,
there's a decent amount.
We've kind of set up our own little micro progression by accident. Like, just with... It's really cool how this is, like, evolved. The scope kind of got out of hand, like, really quickly. Like, I didn't even know hard mode was going to be a thing until DP was like, hey, okay, here's the build for hard mode Jevil. I finished hard mode Jevil. I'm like, you fucking what?
Yeah, hard mode what now?
We're doing hard mode? Like, he talked about hard mode, but like, I was thinking, oh, so that'll probably be like 1.3, right? Nope.
Yeah, because I was getting like messages on my videos and even my shorts like about this mod when I first did it. And they kept telling me in the comments like, oh, you know, there's a big update coming, big update. I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. Then when I downloaded it after the update, I'm like, holy shit, how much did they do?
As for right now, I think we're taking a break.
Which is understandable.
It up and fixing any bugs that people come across, but I think that there is more content planned. This is a new one that I did not know about until recently because I kept forgetting to upgrade my builds.
Yeah, there's like certain attacks, and I've only come across like I think 3 crashes. Which one was with the Spamton Gerson fight that I couldn't do. I had one soft lock with the cap and cakes. I know there was another crash. I can't remember what the other crash was, but oh wait, I think I remember. It was like Ralsei solo, and I literally like I think I reached either the knight. No, I think it was actually Susie solo. Yeah, it was Susie solo. I ended up getting crashed around either the knight or Gerson.
That really sucks, because that takes a while to do.
Oh my god, does it, dude? It is hell.
Like, I was doing the super ultimate big fuck-off boss rush, the one with all of them. And in testing, I have an unlisted video on my channel, actually, so I could show DP, because I'm not a loser. I don't have Discord Nitro.
Yeah, so, don't worry, neither do I.
Okay. Oh, this one sucks because sometimes the projectiles are just too high to jump. Like,
dude, yeah, I was gonna say, like, some of these attacks, like, how? That's not dodgeable. I thought it was tweaking when I first saw that.
Like, yeah, sometimes there are just get-hit attacks.
Yeah, no, I definitely realized that.
Yeah, DP needs to fix those. Anyway, as I was saying something. Oh yeah, so in the Super Boss Rush, I got to yes, I was talking about this earlier. Chapter 3 rules, and I got a crash there after like 25 minutes.
Oh, I'm gonna cry myself to sleep. I just died to the papyrus, so I gotta redo that. Oh, god damn it.
So that's what caused DP to make the Death Blade.
You know what? I can't even blame them yet. Oh, I was doing so good too. God damn it. I think, honestly, after getting the pointed tail, yeah, this definitely becomes possible because I did not have it before and I was like, oh yeah, no, I can't do this. This is impossible. Because if you...
Yeah, the pointed tail is one of the most important, like, ones.
Yeah.
It was one of my first ideas, and I love the crafting tree to it. Like, I was really going for a Terraria Calamity type of crafting tree. Like, it's just so badass to me. Because I love the spike band item from Chapter 2.
Yeah.
Like, I love the spike band, and I'm, like, kind of sad it gets outclassed.
Oh, yeah,
and the
very
red band
early.
kind of pisses... The red band kind of... No, the red band is the combination. The power band... Oh, dude! Oh, no. I'm so sorry. I didn't even realize what had just happened.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
You can do this. You can do this. Dude, I would be screaming right now. I have uncontrollable gamer rage.
Usually mine equals up into just frustration and, you know, quietly losing it like, oh, I'm just gonna scream outside.
I break things, personally.
I think the only time I've ever broke something was a controller and a headset.
Dude, it's kind of dangerous because I have, like, fucking, what is this, like, $300 worth of Lego Ninjago minifigures on a display right next to me. So, I've got the mouse pad that has, like, the little gel armrest thing for your wrist.
Yeah,
That's really good to slam into because it's soft. But, like, I've got all my little dudes over here, and it's like they're looking in terror as I died to Berkeley on my replay of Chapter 2. Like, dude, I died on my replay of Chapter 2 to Berkeley, and it made me so angry.
Oh, dear God. Oh, dear God.
You know, this attack is funny because it's actually easier than vanilla Devil's Knife.
Yeah, I feel like the hitbox is like a little bit weird.
Yeah, it's like sometimes it feels like this is the easiest thing ever, and then other times it's like, wow, I literally couldn't avoid that.
Yeah, it's weird because I don't even know how to explain it, because the first time I saw it, I don't think I only got hit like maybe once or twice from it, like in my entire time doing it for the first time. Oh dear God. Oh my God. I will say, some of these attacks are just like very creative, like having the little Spamton head so close together was a very good idea. Oh wait.
Yeah, I like what DP did for Spamton, except for the one attack, like the second attack, like, you know, with the lines of, like, mail, you have to shoot the heads to get through.
Yeah,
That one's actually easier than the base game, I think. Like, I get what they were going for, but at the same time, it's just like,
yeah, the reason I, like, ended up loving this mod, besides because at first, you know, you think, you know, with the first update, oh, it's like a niche little, like, boss rush mod, you know, it's quite nice, you know, you get to learn a lot of bosses that you usually wouldn't fight over and over, and it's like, you know, it's cool, it's a little niche mod, so to speak. But then the second update comes out, you have so many more craftables and all this other things, and...
Dude, we turned it into an experience.
Yeah. Because genuinely, the thing that won me over, especially with this update, was like enjoying the fact that, oh, after I beat this boss, you know, I get to see what I can craft. Oh, what am I going to craft? Is it going to be even better than what I have now? Am I going to just kill things in 2 hits?
Exactly, that's what I was going for.
And it was just very, very, very enjoyable to just get through bosses just to see what you would craft in the next, you know, thing.
I'm glad that that's how it turned out, because, like, this is what we were going for. Yeah, at least that's what I was going for.
Well, it definitely, for me at least, is like one of the most intricate, like, Deltarune mods that come out recently, in my opinion.
It probably is just, like, the most intricate, honestly.
Yeah.
Other than like the full, like, fan-made chapters.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, when it comes to just mods of the game, like, I'm pretty confident in saying this is one of the better ones.
Yeah, no, I'd agree. Oh, yeah.
And you know what's crazy? Most of this was done within, like, 3 months.
Really?
Like, DP... Like, yeah, I joined the team, and, like, from there on, I don't know what was really happening in between, because like I joined and then like stuff like started happening really quickly, and like there were so many things added and bugs fixed. Like,
Right.
Let me just go back and see the day that I DM'd DP.
Oh, God.
August 26th.
August 26th, damn.
So like that's only actually been like 2 months, really. Like 2 something months.
Jesus. Yeah, that's
Like
crazy.
DP, like he's an absolute beast. Like he worked so hard on this, and between me and the other playtesters, we found like most of the big like game-breaking bugs.
Yeah, because for the
And got
most
it,
part,
really nice
like,
and polished.
I really thought, like, for the most part, a lot of this was going to crash, because the only big crash I had, like, for the last update was, like, Solo Queen. Like, for some reason, her final attack crashed my game, but in the boss rush, it wouldn't. And I'm just like, okay, well, as long as that works. That was, like, the
I haven't
biggest
gotten
thing.
a crash. I haven't gotten a crash since the stuff with the weather guys was fixed, honestly.
Damn. This mod pretty much acts like
Anyway.
a fan game. What is even happening? I'm doing the Shadow Boss Rush. Just got tonight, was gonna warn him before I caught up to him. Are you having trouble? No hit hard papyrus. Are you high?
Yeah, dude, no hit hard papyrus.
Yeah.
You're cool.
So, well, then
You're
I'm not
dude,
cool.
you'll do it.
Then I'm not cool, because
Huh.
that is insane.
We're Undertale fans. None of us are cool. Oh, I remember something I wanted to do. Hey, chat! Hey, I get to do that. I can, like, say chat, and I actually have an audience to talk to.
Yes.
Of 2 people. Wait, there are actually 15 watching. Hey, chat,
Yes.
so, any questions? I'll answer the best I can. Obviously, I can't do any programming, but you can ask DP for you. If I don't know myself, and I can give my best insight.
Dear God.
Questions, thoughts, comments,
Yes, there's
concerns?
literally, y'all can ask anything. If you have any questions about the mod, this would be the time to ask them. Okay, no, it's whatever.
I'm your guy. Oh, dude, big. I'm not gonna say anything, but I just got some news in the dev chat.
Lovely.
Oh, that's huge.
Your prayer.
Anyway,
Oh God.
will ERAM soft lock be fixed?
I didn't even know there was one.
It's actually really easy to fix it yourself just by not playing ERAM.
Yeah, you know, yeah,
and, like,
that's.
I don't know why you would in the first place. So just like cut it out. Problem solved.
It's funny they say that because I literally just got to the part where I was doing ERAM for the video that I'm editing.
Okay, in all seriousness, Guiki, I don't know how you say your name.
Honestly, you could call it KM Kichi, Kichi.
Specifically-
It doesn't matter.
I'm gonna call you Kichi.
That's
I'm
fine.
specifically referring to the guy in chat. Okay, guy with the ERAM soft lock. Can you say specifically what happened, and I'll pass it along to the dev.
Oh dear God.
Oh, so you just said it. And Steve was here.
You know
Wait,
what?
Steve was here. Which one are you? Which one are you? You're not in the dev chat. Hey, where are you, Steve? Steve was here. Just says we got permission to add Scampton and Upper Hand, which is what I just said. That's the big news, actually.
Oh my God! Seriously?
Yeah. So this is one thing. This is one of our future.
Holy crap!
This is one of our future goals to start. Oh, it's me. Which one are you? Sorry, hold on. I'm getting sidetracked.
No, you're completely fine.
Yeah, one thing we really want to do is add some more fan bosses that exist out there.
Dude,
Like,
that is insane to even think about.
It's gonna be hard.
Oh, yeah,
a lot
very.
of it's gonna be done. Oh, Steve, you're Frisk. I thought you had a different
Wait,
account that was actually.
Yeah, why did I
called
think?
Frisk. Okay, hi,
So
Frisk.
did I. What the hell?
Are you on an alt or something?
I could have sworn. I don't even know because I'm
Okay.
right there with you.
Anyway, Chris. Glad you're here. But yeah, so in the future, we want to do that, and there's also been some talk. The chat is taking so long to get to. Yeah, it really is.
Oh dear God.
But anyway, yeah. So there was also some talk about porting in Undertale bosses, specifically like Sans. Like Sans would be really fun.
Oh, Sans would be great if you like, because for instance, there is a secret boss in the Ribbit mod that you would basically fight all of like the Undertale like bosses essentially in it, and it would be so sick to fight that in like the Deltarune style. Like, oh my god.
Okay, Grimlack had a question. Grimalack, actually, that's your name. About, let me just scroll specifically to it. It was about the balancing. And yeah, I want to answer that question. Freaking down more chat. Fucking YouTube chat. Okay, are we going to nerf the insane defense on some of the custom items or buff the damage? Yeah, so that's the thing. No. So DP's kind of working on balancing some of it clearly. Like, I can tell that the stats on some stuff is different than they were when they were first added. As for Pointed Tail, I've kind of fallen in love with the 50% reduction to TP cost on spells.
God.
Like, it's hilarious, and I kind of don't want it to change.
I feel like it's more plausible, at least for me, because I'm not like some people who could just do insane stuff. For me, it's a way easier, like, to actually plausible to beat, like, someone like Gerson. Like, until I got the Pointed Tail, I didn't even think I could beat Gerson. So I honestly, in some senses, don't think it should be patched.
And, like, balancing, we went into this not really caring too much about the balancing. We just wanted to have fun.
Right,
like,
obviously.
If the items are super powerful, whatever. Like, that's not a big deal. You can use them or don't use them. If you think it's cheating, you don't have to use them. You can stick with vanilla gear or like lesser like combinations. Like, yeah, you can just stick with the tension suit and the rainbow ribbon and that kind of thing. You don't have to go for the like, really big stats on the hard mode rewards and that kind of thing if you don't want to. But yeah, that's basically a good answer to that. And I think you said something about damage of early chapter bosses is scalable. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to keep it basically the way it is. The most we wanted to change the stats was for the hard mode bosses. Just to make them, you know, like actually a challenge, because you could kill Javelin like 5 or 6 turns. And you would miss out on like so many of his cool attacks that have been changed or added. So that's why we changed that. But as for the earlier bosses, like, no. If you want to have a fun time just beating up King relentlessly, go ahead.
Oh my
like,
god.
That's kind of one reason we have, like, that's a big reason for a lot of the new equipment. So you can go back to earlier bosses and beat them up more. Like, that's just fun.
Yeah, no, King is a pushover. Oh dear God.
Okay, so I'd say that's that question asked. That question answered. Oh, by the way, you can hold here. You can just hold, and you will jump on the platforms easily.
That would have been lovely to know.
Like, just keep holding up. Keep holding up and going to the platforms.
Yeah, I can tell the stream is definitely delayed because, whatchamacallit, I'm already on Gerson.
Oh, damn, you're on Gerson already?
Yeah, somehow. I don't know how I've made it to Gerson, but I've made it to Gerson.
Okay. I don't know why I was so behind.
I'm not sure.
Back up to speed now.
I think Matthew asked, I skimmed through chat, if there was anyone that you know made the backward shells in hard mode Gerson's fight.
That was probably DP. That was all DP. They surprised me with that.
Dude, when I saw that, I was like, oh, you cheeky mother. Oh, God. Oh. Because the one thing I hate about Undyne is backward arrows because I just can't. My brain can't comprehend it.
At first, they were, like... At first, they were yellow. Like in Undyne. But the problem with that is that, like... all the arrows are yellow or something. Like, I'm kind of confused. So, yeah, like, the arrows start red but then turn yellow when they get close to you.
Right.
Or something like that. So the backwards ones were impossible to distinguish. So then he made them lime green. They're lime green in the build that I have, but I guess he made them blue in the full version. So I'm on an outdated build, clearly.
Yeah, because the darker saturation definitely works. I feel like lighter colors would probably like kind of destroy, like, I guess, the feeling, because they all, for the most part, besides Jevil, kind of have like darker like tones of color, so to speak.
Go back to what I was talking about a couple of minutes ago with adding fan-made fights.
Oh yeah, please.
There's one fight that I really like rally on us trying to add. It would be a lot harder because you'd have to do it all manually. Like the other ones were at least made in Game Maker. This one is a different engine, I'm pretty sure.
Oh god, yeah, because I know there's the Crystal engine, I think?
Have you ever heard of the Chaser fight?
Oh, is that the, supposed to be like the Chapter 1, like, wannabe, like, knight or something, I'm pretty sure?
Yeah, that guy who was, like, released in the Chapter 1 era and kind of, like, predicted secret bosses.
Yep.
Yeah, that fight is so cool. It's so badass, and I'd love to see that, like, in the actual Deltarune engine.
Oh, yeah, that would be
because the custom engine is a little janky. Oh my god, dude, lock in.
Okay, you know, I'm doing better than I ever thought I would.
That one is genuinely a really hard one, like with the blue ones. I've been practicing, though, on that unfair undying thing that you can play in the browser. Like, I've been doing that, and that helps a lot, actually.
Well, that's good to know. Oh, dear God. Okay, better heal. Yeah, okay, that works. Yeah, because for me, I didn't even think about that, but it is such a good idea to have, like, different fan game, like, fights, so to speak, like, in this mod, because in my opinion, that would, like, officially bring it up to, like, because I wouldn't even know what to do to bring it up to the next level. That would probably be it.
Yeah, I almost feel like it could be cool if this thing turned into almost like a base from, like, modders, and people will just put their own fan fights, like full fan fights.
Oh god!
Off of this, and it turns into like, oh, wouldn't that be interesting?
Oh, dude, that would be so sick. Like, because I feel like, not to say, you know, it's the savior of the community, so to speak, to hype it up that much, but we definitely need like more like good news, especially since everything that had just happened. So I feel like, you know, more love and creation for stuff like these type of mods would definitely go a long way. Because if Sibbles makes a full video based on this, that could be pretty game-changing for us. That would be some really good publicity. Because I'm pretty sure, I'm like 90% sure, I did wish I watched them more, but I haven't been able to with my own content creation. But I'm pretty sure they made a short on this mod, did they not?
They did. It was last week. It was super exciting to see that. I had just gotten, I'd just gone on break at work, and I sat down and first put in the group chat, Sibbles made it short, and I'm like, what the frick? And I'm like, oh, Shay's video is coming next. And we've already gotten into that, so.
Yeah, I've literally already seen like 3 mods, like little fan games and everything, take any type of like Easter egg out from anything to do with Shay, which is good.
I feel really bad for the Calamity mod team for Terraria.
Oh my god, yeah,
that's 2 big hits. That is 2 big hits.
Yeah, I knew like roughly.
Span of a few months.
Yeah, I roughly knew about that they were like a good like dev or something about it. That's all I knew, something about the Calamity mod with Shay, and I'm like, ooh, well, so much for that.
Shay was, I believe, a playtester. They kind of specialize in no-hitting, so they're really good at like testing pipes and stuff.
Right.
So that's what they did. I'm not sure if they did anything else other than that, but the more important thing, like, that's an easy job to replace. But on top of that, they were the social media manager. Like, the Calamity Twitter was run by them. So, yeah, that's a massive problem.
Good God. It is such a shame that someone that, you know, for the longest time, this will probably be like the last time I say this for right now, but that had such a decent following that seemed like such a staple in the community because they were so good. They even, you know, advocated for trans rights and everything. It was just like very, very wholesome, so to speak. And then to find out they did so many bad things and was just a horny excuse my language, horny motherfucker for no goddamn reason. It was just, no, just absolutely horrendous.
And one thing that really pisses me off, and okay, so he just made a video about this, the treatment of Merg as well.
I haven't seen anything about that.
People got really mad at him for being like kind of a gooner,
oh,
but like in a
yeah,
playful
that.
fun way.
Yeah, no, like, I did. Okay, I do know about that.
He didn't even do anything wrong, really. But
Yeah.
everybody dogpiled him, and in that everybody included Shay, which is just, in hindsight, massively hypocritical. And Merg just made a video about it. It was just 2 minutes explaining like this and just calling it out. It was a good video, and like to anyone in chat, I'd recommend just seeing it because Merg is the goat, honestly.
Oh yeah, always.
Merg is awesome. Dude, I hope if Merg plays this mod, I would explode.
I feel like he would eventually, because he's like one of the type of people like that I try to be like, just play like majority of mods like in general. And this, in my opinion, would definitely be something that he would play.
Dude, to see Merg using my items, fighting the knight that uses my sprites in a mod that I worked on, that would be a dream come true. I love Merg.
God. Oh yeah, no, Merg, no, dude, I don't even remember how long, like, I've been watching him before I ever even knew who Shay was, and Merg has always been just a decent guy all around.
Well, Merg's been around for a long time. Like, he released his no-hits of, like, Undertale bosses in 2015 or 16.
Yeah, because he's just like the no-hit, so to speak, god.
Yeah, 9 years ago. It's like 2016.
Dear God.
Yeah. So Merg is like a legend. And like, it would be so cool if he does this. Like, I'm not counting on it, but like, dude. Wait, Red Rice made the papyrus sprites? Yes, Frisk, I made the papyrus. Not the papyrus sprites. I made the bone sprites. I made the bullets. DP did the sprites for actually papyrus.
Oh dear God.
I put it in the group chat. You should have seen it. I'm confused now.
I'm fighting for my goddamn life here. Oh dear God. Oh dear God. I think I'm barely gonna be able to do this, which is going to be a great bragging right because I didn't think I'd be able to do this at all.
Oh, I see. Okay, so you got past the night. Sorry, Iris.
Yeah.
Cool. I wasn't really paying attention. I was just.
No, you're completely fine. Oh dear God.
I'm looking through chat to see some more questions. Somebody asked, Ollie McFishron, cool name. How do you beat Evil Gerson? Try harder, noob.
Damn.
Get good. I don't know what to say. Okay, so specifically, it helps. You can act with Chris. You can check Gerson twice to gain extra mercy, and you can pacify with Rouse once to get extra mercy. Spam better heal as much as possible because it gives more mercy percent. It speeds up the fight faster than Root Buster does. Lower risk, higher reward. So like, you know.
Oh my God.
Try to get the better equipment as well. That really helps. Like the soul armor.
Oh yeah.
Like that soul armor gives really high defense, so that's useful.
And I've officially done it. I have beat the Shadow Boss Rush. Holy hell. GG's in chat, everybody. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, what is the mysterious letter? Can be used to make calls. You choose to read this letter. Hello, I want to thank you so much for playing this mod. This is a trophy that you bested the hardest challenge I could muster. Congratulations! You flip the letter over and find something written on the back. An expansion of the Legend shall soon arrive. Ninja Blast 45, 10/13/2025. Holy crap. Wow, that was not easy and surprisingly only used one item. And thank you, Matthew, for the $2 super chat. GG.
Congratulations! You beat the mod!
Oh my god. Okay, I'm saying right now without the ponytail, that was impossible.
Okay, so, that guy, I forgot his name and chat isn't loading for me. So the question, will Noelle be included more? We wanted to. It's kind of complicated from what I've heard to get her actually working in the party, like in place of other party members. Because a lot of this stuff is like coded very specifically around having our party the way it is. Like it would be a lot of work, I think, to get it like that. Like to get... It would have to be like all new challenges or something like that. Like it's not so easy to just swap her out with like Rouse or whatever.
Right.
So... we want to, but, like, I don't know about that. We'll see.
Yeah, because, I mean, someone, I think it might have been even Matthew or someone else told me they wish there were more Noelle challenges, which I kind of already understood considering, you know, Noelle with the night and everything, but I kind of already understood in my own way that it probably was way more difficult than I could imagine to add Noelle, like, in more things.
They also asked if there would be more item combinations for Noelle, and probably not. You know what? No, I don't think so. I've thought about it. Like, that's kind of my big thing that I do. Like, I come up with a lot of the equipment. And, nah. The Thorn Ring is really absurdly powerful already. Noelle doesn't really need more power. Yeah. Also, there's not really a whole lot I can do. There are only 3 rings in the game. So, you know. Like, I could, like, theoretically, like, oh, put together the Black Shard and the Thorn Ring, and we got the Black Ring. Like, yeah, we could do that, but I don't really need to. The mod's got enough bloat as it is, so. Yeah,
because especially if, excuse me, if there's a, well, obviously, eventually there's going to be another update, but I imagine that there's going to be way more items, obviously, which power creep is going to be a motherfucker.
The current build of Evil Garrison completely ignores Mercy? That's weird.
Yeah, someone told me something about that. That's why I wasn't doing much besides just spamming Better Heal.
Huh. That's weird.
Actually, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the same person that commented that.
That's either intentional or it'll be fixed soon. Sorry about that.
Oh god, I still don't know how I beat that. The one thing, I think I already said this, yeah, because I kind of... What is the mod creator's name again? I'm sorry, I keep forgetting.
Their name is Dumpro, but...
Dumpro, yeah, because they were here in the last stream, and I kind of told them, and they even said they probably were going to do that, but they were just lazy, which I said I understood. Because for me, the best thing, like, right now in this instant that I would probably want, and it's not even fights or anything, is like a vending machine with some of the items that you need to craft. I even said if you're worried about, you know, oh, you're too strong immediately, you could, like, you know, soft lock it to, like, oh, you have to beat this certain boss rush to get this item so you can craft this, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that, and I've been racking my mind for tasteful ways to do that. Yeah, I don't want to just put them in a vending machine that's, like, kind of annoying.
Yeah.
Because, like, I know that it's annoying, but it was kind of supposed to be, like, if you weren't thorough and you didn't get the items, then you don't really deserve them, do you, loser? But, like, at the same time, I want people to experience my items and enjoy them and use them. So, like, I don't know. I think it makes sense for there to be one vending machine. Maybe there's, like, something else. Like, maybe you could buy them from, like, one of the help desk guys or something.
Yeah. Because...
Oh, fun fact about the Soul... Sorry to cut you off, but...
No, you're...
Fun fact about the Soul armor. That was another one that I came up with. Specifically, you probably know what that's a reference to, right? The Soul armor and Planet Buster.
I'm pretty sure I know, but I want you to say it before I say anything because I do not want to sound dumb.
Toby Fox concept art for Frisk.
Yep, okay. Just making sure.
That's what that is. So, those were my idea to put in. And, well, specifically the Planet Buster, I think... Yeah, I think DP put in the the soul armor, specifically as a combo of the shadow and sky mantle.
Yeah.
And very late, so that's the original recipe for the soul armor. It was just both mantles. But relatively recently, I was thinking about it and like, okay, so 2 pieces of cloth come together to make a solid piece of armor. Like, what? So I came up with the Twilight Mantle, which is badass.
Oh yeah,
and
I loved
then
it.
you combine it. You combine it with the battle body to make the soul armor. So that's just a much better compromise, in my opinion. I was trying really hard to not add new items because even I was seeing, like, even with just my stuff, it was starting to get bloaty, like, let alone all of the like 8 new items DP added.
Yeah.
So I was trying to keep it small. But that one I was just like, yeah, this makes a lot more sense.
I feel like even though there's like a whole bunch of new items, so to speak, and you know, it could be overwhelming for someone that hasn't seen like the original mod before, you know, the huge update. But for me personally, it wasn't like hugely overwhelming. If anything, it was more like cool, and I was like trying to formulate, okay, which rush should I do first before I do this? I want to make sure I do this, you know, progressively, not just have the most OP stuff and, you know, slowly, you know, go up in the ranks in terms of strength and equips and blah, blah, blah.
Dude, I'm so happy because that's like kind of what I was going for. Like, it just works so well. One item I particularly really love, there's kind of no reason to get it. My thought process is with adding it is like, okay, maybe you're not so good at the game, because like, I'm pretty good, but maybe there's a casual playing, you know?
Right.
They can fight the Chapter 1, like, boss rush to get the trefoil, and then they can combine it with their Wingblade to get a better sword, so they can have some better equipment to keep, like, practicing and learning. So, you know, I'm thinking about you two, casuals.
Yeah, no, I think that's still like a good thing to do, especially for people, you know, because Deltarune, as much as we may not think so, there are people that just only have played Deltarune or, you know, are just getting into it because of the Chapter 3 and 4 hype, so, you know, they may download this mod and be like, well, this is too goddamn hard, I can't play this.
I am really sad that the Planet Buster, Black Scythe, and Warkeeper got overshadowed by boss rewards.
Yeah.
That just makes me so sad.
I really wanted, I felt so bad because I wanted to actually use the Planet Buster because it was such a sick sounding name, and I really wanted to use it, but it's like
it was like supposed to be the ultimate weapon, and then the Black Blade got introduced to make it to X/.
Because I feel like there's no way you could put it when you have X/, you could do like, you know, 5, almost 600 damage per like X/.
If it were my way, literally just the Black Shard would give you permanent access to X/.
Yeah.
Like, that was going to be a part, like, that's a part of my conceptual hard mode. Like, it has more base stats technically, but with the X/, it's just like, there's, you know, you gotta. And honestly, so at risk of bloat, which honestly, you know, might as well at this point. But I actually floated the other day the concept of combining the Planet Buster and Black Blade into the Zenith.
Oh my god! Oh god, I just had a horrible but beautiful idea. It would probably be insane to even try and code that. Having the Zenith Marlet, oh dear god. Zenith Marlet.
Yeah.
Oof.
Specifically thinking of the Zenith from Terraria, if you know what that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for. But, like, so that the Planet Blade doesn't just fall into utter obscurity, like, there's having absolutely no reason to make it. Like, all my cool items are getting overshadowed by boss rewards.
Yeah, and I feel so bad because I wanted to use the Planet Buster so badly because it's like, oh, you get all this cool stuff, you work so hard to get it, alright, and it's not better than that weapon, never mind.
Fisk is saying no! Like, dude, this is my specialty. You said this
thinking
before.
About sand. Oh god, because, oh my god. I definitely do like... I don't know, because I don't want to put too much on y'all's shoulders, but one thing that would really be cool is like more custom spells, because I am a. This is gonna sound weird, but just hear me out. I am a whore for custom spells. That oh god, because I was already so entranced with the custom items. Like oh my god.
A big part of my conceptual hard mode is that in Chapter 2, Rousey would unlock buffing spells and Susie would unlock debuffing spells.
Dude. Oh god, that would make it way so intricate.
A big part of hard mode would be that, so the Mercy meter would get added to Chapter 1, and then Acts would give like 10%. So you'd be in normal enemy encounters way longer. And also Pacify would cost like 80 to 90 TP. So you actually have to like fight. So there would be reason to use this, you know? Like Deltarune's RPG aspects are kind of shallow because if you're even slightly good, everything is just like, there's no reason to really like worry about anything.
Yeah.
Everything is just so easy and like quick and simple to do. But like if we had just longer fights, longer, slightly harder fights. And I specifically have this idea for Susie's debuffing, and in Chapter 2, it would be like... So she could be... Obviously, like, debuffing attack and defense would be one. Those would be spells, but then, like, what a third one? I was thinking maybe, like, bullet speed. Maybe she could decrease the speed, or maybe, like, the spawn chance of bullet speed, so, like, some bullets would not spawn, something like that.
Matthew, thank you for the $2 super chat. Undertale, Deltarune, Undertale Yellow, Super Mega Ultimate Insane Boss Rush.
This will be Deltarune in 2024.
God.
Anyway, in Chapter 2, when Susie first unlocks her debuffing, it would be physical, like the defense spell. It wouldn't really be a spell. It would be like, oh, Susie scared the enemies. But as you go through the game, like in Chapter 3, it would be like slightly more like magical, like... And when you get to Chapter 4, it would be like full-on a spell. Like it wouldn't be Susie like scaring the enemies. It would actually be like, oh, Susie lowered the enemy's defense with magic.
Right,
you know,
like progressively getting better somewhat.
Yeah, to like mirror her character progression.
God, yeah. If I knew how to code, I've already said this on stream, if I knew how to code, it would be over because I would never stop.
See, idea guys are usually just really annoying, but I have actually good ideas. So, like, guys, you want me on your team? I am really cool at conceptualizing things. 0 skill, 0 effort.
But
7
all
ideas.
I feel like the idea Kamichi used Fire Blast. I've already done Fire Blast. I'm just refighting some bosses while talking because there's nothing else to do. But whatchamacallit, definitely the thing that would bring it above is adding like, because I never would have thought about adding like other people's like bosses, so to speak, from other fan games. Like imagine like, I'm just using an example, having like TS underswaps, you know, crossbones, and then having Cereba from Undertale Yellow Genocide, and then having Last Breath Sands. I don't know.
Like that would be so cool. The major problem being, of course, those are all Undertale style fights.
Right.
So those are like really hard to put in here because we have to get like custom sprites and also refigure out the bullet patterns.
Yeah, because if
a lot
you
of
do
bullet patterns, they're like a lot of bullet patterns are like focused around. They don't work unless the character is like positioned above the battle box. Like otherwise, they just don't make sense. Like I was thinking about this specifically for porting Metaton EX to the Boss Rush.
Oh god!
A lot of the attacks just wouldn't make sense. Like we could flip the soul to be like facing up.
I would definitely,
you know,
like look at if you haven't looked at the Ribbit mod, because they do have like a Metaton EX, so to speak. And I'm not saying obviously
I fucking love Ribbit.
Yeah, I'm not saying to just copy and paste it. But you could definitely take some inspiration from that, so to speak, because they definitely do some of it.
Wait, it would be so easy to put all of the ribbit fights in here. Hold
That's
on.
what
'Cause
I'm kind of
just
thinking.
Deltarune. That's just Deltarune.
I was
Oh my
gonna
god.
say, it's
not even-
literally, yep, mm-hmm.
Oh my god, we might have to think about that. I don't know if DP's a ribbit fan.
Well, they're
but, like,
about to be.
DP, I have this wonderful mod for you to look at.
Yeah, because I was just thinking, because I even brought it up earlier, because I'm like, technically speaking, they're already, like, incorporated with their own sprites and everything in Deltarune style, so it literally would just be that easy, so to speak.
Yeah, that's genuinely something to mark down, yeah. We should do that. Yeah, as for the Undertale fights, that would be so cool to have a Soroba fight.
Oh my god.
Personally, I'm not the biggest fan of Undertale Yellow, but I can appreciate that their bullet patterns are well made.
Yeah,
Like
that's fair.
Zenith Martlet with like the three member party system and with TP.
Oh
like, that would
my
be so cool.
god, that would be generational. I can imagine myself just doing a video just on that solely.
Yeah, that would just be... That would be ideal, and then this kind of ties back to what I was talking about earlier, with this ultimately becoming kind of like a mod loader of sorts.
Yeah.
Like just starting with this as a base, and then people build on top of it with their own experiences.
Yep. Dude, oh my god,
That would be so cool. It's not gonna happen, but it would be cool if it did.
Because genuinely, if y'all start, like, obviously I can't say, oh, I want y'all to do it in the next 5 months, so to speak, because I can't even imagine how much y'all had to grind, so to speak, or they had to grind, because obviously you're just Mr. Ideas. But how everyone had to grind.
They call me Mr. Brain. That's my job.
How everyone had to grind, coding all this and then play testing, obviously.
Frisk can code. I think Frisk has helped with the coding, but DP has made, like, the majority of it himself. Like, again, man's a beast.
Good lord. Well, god damn. Well, shoutouts to him. Not that he needs it, because this mod is already... It's a testament to at least, like, how I see it. Like, how much they put more, like, so much effort, so to speak, into this.
How would Zenith Martlet fit into the battle system of Deltarune? Yeah, that's what we were just talking about. That would be, like, the main hurdle. It would have to be, like... I mean, on top of just having to build the fight from the ground up with new sprites and stuff, there would be a lot of, like, retooling to it.
Yeah,
it would be peak of all peak, but, like, it would be a lot of work.
Yeah, no, because I feel like if y'all did do that, it would have to be, like, its own thing and just really goddamn hard. Because it's obviously Zenith Martlet, but they would literally, to give y'all, like, an example, they would have to remake all the sprites in Deltarune's, like, battle style, reformat and make all the bullet patterns, just like Deltarune, so to speak. It would be pandemonium. Obviously, like I said, it would be peak, but it would be hell of a lot of work.
And we don't even have an artist on the team. Like, I think a few of us have, like, minor artistic abilities, but we're programmers, and, like, okay, I'm a composer, but not a very good one. And I haven't actually composed anything for this mod. Okay, that's selling myself short. I'm a decent composer, but I've been in a rut, and also I'm not great at Undertale Deltarune style stuff.
Right, that's understandable.
Like, for the side room with the boss combinations?
Yeah.
I was working on the Gerson and Spamton one, but it was just not good.
Yeah, that one crashes, like, no matter what for me. I think.
The King and Queen one is actually kind of fun.
Oh yeah, that one, I enjoyed that one very much so.
It weirdly kind of works.
Yeah, ironically enough, like, the bullet patterns really, like, complement each other well.
Save right here. What do you mean by that, Frisk? I don't understand.
Yeah, because if you think they're playing, I'm playing the mod.
Yeah, I'm not playing this. They're playing. I mean, he's playing. Sorry. Gotta play it safe. I don't want to get jumped.
No, you're completely fine. I'm not the greatest when it comes to pronouns. I obviously try to respect them, but I mess up constantly.
I also just kind of forget because, don't take this the wrong way, but your VTuber model thing is very non-binary looking. Like
You
I
know,
see
that's
that and
fair.
I'm like,
That's fair. That's fair.
Like I see your thing and I'm like, that's a they them right there. But I know you're not. I know you're not.
No, that's fair. I've had many people tell me, what the hell is that model? Is it a girl? Is it a boy? I'm just like,
It's a rabbit. Who cares?
Just use your imagination.
Tell me you get the. Oh, you didn't get that reference. Whatever.
Wait, I didn't hear you actually. What did you say?
No, I'm gonna send you something.
All right. Fight Mike? Dude, I do not want to fight Mike when I have to use my mic, so to speak.
Genuinely, I can't even fight Mike because my microphone is too desynced for some reason. It just doesn't work.
Lovely. Yeah, no, haven't even tried to fight Mike because they literally just the description, oh, there will be glitches, sob, everything, and I'm just like, you know what, I'm just not gonna fight that. If I do, it's not gonna be on stream.
On the PS4, they let you, like, the PS4 controller apparently has a mic or something, I don't know, but they let you just use the trigger to go up, which makes it a lot easier. Like,
I didn't even know about that.
I really wish that they put something in the PC version that just lets you use normal controls, because my mic doesn't work. My mic just does not work for that. That's a they them right there. Right? Yeah, that's a good quote. That's a good quote. Clip that! Chat, clip that!
Clip that'll make it into a short, the easiest short ever.
I'm gonna get fucking canceled tomorrow, I swear to God. I've already been canceled like 3 times, whatever. That's over-exaggerating, no. I swear I'm not problematic medias.
Sure, dude, oh my god, I felt like I had to do such like a... Not announcement, I just... Okay, I do not want to talk about it anymore, but I'll just do it one more time. Like, I just can't believe it. It's just so bad, dude, with Shay. It's just so bad, because I don't want anyone to think I would take advantage of them like that. Like, it's just sickening. Because, like, it almost, in a sense, I don't want to say it outright, but it almost puts, like a staple, so to speak, like, on all Undertale Deltarune creators. Now that people, like, know what Shay did, it's like, oh, well, you know, this person could do that, this person could do that.
Yeah, it's like, who's next, you know?
Exactly.
And it really does. I mean, I'm not really there anymore, but from, like, 2022 to, like, last year, I was in the Friday Night Funkin' community.
Right.
So, you know, it became like, okay, who's next?
Yeah.
Like, that's why I'm not in the community anymore. Not because of the toxicity and the pedophiles and stuff. It's literally just because I cannot, like, even, like, I can't get excited for any project because it's just gonna get canceled because somebody's gonna do something wrong.
Unfortunately, and oh my god, dude. To talk about that real quick, because I've had a short that I made pretty early on that was about Undertale Plus. It got a lot of views, it was great. All because of, oh god, what is it called? Undertale Bits and Pieces. Because so many people have a bad impression from Undertale Bits and Pieces. I'm
still mourning Bits and Pieces.
I recently played it because I never actually got to. I played, like, you know, the version that they uploaded, and yeah, I could definitely see why people were so upset, because I wasn't really, like, I obviously was into the games, but I wasn't into the community as much back then, so I didn't know too much about it until it was already, you know, kerfuffled, so to speak. But it's like, I posted the clip, or the short, both on TikTok and on YouTube. If you check those comments, 99% of them are like, oh, well, this is getting canceled. Watch the creator be a, you know, a pedo, all this. And I'm like, holy crap. Okay, okay, no.
Yeah, it's nothing but doom and gloom these days. And I mean, it makes sense because it's like, it's what happens. First, did just say in chat that an official Sky remaster was released. That's pretty cool. The world is healing!
Oh my god.
That's nice. Like, hey, Frisk, that's nice. Oh, Sky remastered. $17 is dead. I don't care about Sky.
Oh wait, no, I won't know.
Fresh from the juice, fresh from the juice. I like that one. I think about that all the time. what is your Tenna voice headcanon? I see a lot of different Tenna voices around.
Do you want me to do my Tenna voice right now?
Do your Tenna voice right now.
Give me a line, because I can't think of any. Actually, you know what? I'll just read what he just said right now. Ouch! Hey, watch where you swing those things! Ha-ha!
Yeah, that's not bad. I go for more of like a... I go for more of like a canon voice. Like, this is what he sounds like. It's now time for our feature presentation. That's what he says. That's how he says that.
Yeah.
Feature.
Feature presentation. Oh dear God.
And Tenna's the worst. He's my favorite character.
Dude, I have a literal clip, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I left it in the video because people kept not really calling me out, so to speak, because I said, you know, oh no, I really wouldn't kiss Spamton, but then I just quietly say I would kiss Tenna.
I would kiss Tenna.
God damn it.
Yeah, same. Well, Spamton probably just doesn't brush his teeth, so...
He literally lives in garbage, so...
He's living in a goddamn garbage can, literally, that's what he says.
Yeah. Dude, Spamton was...
When I was playing Chapter 3 for the first time, and I did the act, like, for the Shadow guy, like, the sharpshoot, I had to stop for a second, because I was caught off guard. Do you know who Nurs is on Twitter?
No, I do not.
Nurs is like a micro celebrity on UTDR Twitter. They're a speedrunner, I think. And for a long time they had the Chris's sharpshooting outfit as their PvP, because that was revealed. That was one of the things revealed in the sweepstakes.
Yeah, I remember that.
And they had that, and I was like, oh my god, there it is. I forgot that was Chris, and I was like, "Oh my God, Nurs! What the fuck?" Oh yeah, that's just Chris.
And Matthew had a question. Thank you for the $10 super chat.
Yeah, I just saw. Thank you, Matthew.
We have so many attack increase items. What if we got an item that increased Mercy gain? Because Mercy is not very viable in this mod at all, which I do agree.
I am glad you asked, because originally it was part of the Rainbow Ribbon to increase the Mercy percentage that you get from acts. That was originally part of that item.
Yeah, because I think I've mentioned myself many times before, like, oh, you know, I can't imagine trying to do Pacifist in this mod, because, no, it would just end horribly.
And, like, fighting is more fun anyway.
Yeah.
Like, let's be real.
Yeah, if it wasn't for interactions and, like, base Deltarune, like with Pacifist, I would be doing, you know, aggressive, so to speak, or weird route, whatever you want to call it. 24/7.
Yeah, it was gonna be part of my hard mode. There was gonna be more equipment that affects Mercy gain. Like, yeah, I wanted to make that a thing, but it just got lost in translation, I guess, or maybe DP didn't want to, because that was a part of the idea. Like, okay, this is kind of cool history for the mod, I guess. So I'll send it to you. Original.
I haven't looked at my Discord because I have everything muted, so that way you'd know people wouldn't hear it 24/7 going off.
Right. I've actually the original, like, I had little pages for like my little ideas so I could show people easier. Yeah, that's what I sent you earlier talking about.
Oh my god, the little
about your
basketball.
profile.
Dude, that would have been like the hyper-realistic, just grainy basketball.
Yeah, the hyper-realistic basketball.
Oh my god. Dude.
Like, here and you can show these if you want. I don't know if you want to show your Discord, but these were the original, like, things that I sent DP. They had existed for like another month and a half before I even found out about the mod. Because, like, I had these ideas and I wanted to jot them down.
You see, what I might do is just download them and then show them, because that would be safer.
Oh. This green profile picture guy, Guigi, I don't know if that's Guigi. I don't know how you say your name. Sorry, but, small... What did I send? Don't worry about it, Frisk. Anyway, small nitpick for ERAM. Don't want to watch the game intro every time. Yeah, I agree. That's why I don't play ERAM. I will tell DP, though.
God, I beat ERAM once, and then I think it was last stream I kept trying to beat it, and I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm done. I'm done. I beat it once already. I do not need to prove myself again. I'm done. I literally have a short where they begged me, chat begged me to literally post it where I found ERAM, and I'm like, oh cool, no. Okay, let me see about this. Okay, game catcher, coolio. Now let's hope I do not screw this up by any means. Because if I do, that'll be very not cool. Oh, okay, cool. That's great. Okay, yep, it shows my entire screen. That's cool. Okay, that's fine. Okay, but this is what they sent me. So, big shot bow tie, tension bit, tension bow, tension suit, tie, tension max, tension tie, tension suit. Negative. Wait, oh, wait, no. I thought that said -5 defense. It was 2 magic from
That would be funny.
Yeah, because I saw the little asterisk, or so to speak, and I'm like, oh my god, -5 magic from Tenetai.
Funnily enough, I think the deal breaker that DP added actually is -5 defense.
Oh my god. Yeah, I know it lowers some amount of defense.
And the tension suit does exactly what it says, except for the secret ability. Like, you can tell it doesn't actually do that.
Yeah, white twin. Dude, it was so funny when I found about the tri-ribbon, because I actually was talking about this when I was streaming my Blue Soul mod, because I'm like talking about it with Matthew. I was like, bro, you know, I love the twin ribbon. They just need to keep updating it, because, you know, eventually, you know, there's going to be better armor and you're going to need the defense over that. So essentially, you know, you're just gonna eventually get rid of it. And I'm like, oh, they need to add something like the tri-ribbon or something. And then literally, lo and behold, I look at it and I'm like, why the hell? Yeah. And I'm like, okay, well, that's great.
I did try desperately to like work out some sort of like name for it to be like trans ribbon, because I mean,
oh, that would have been nice.
It's white and blue and pink.
Right.
So I wanted to do it like that, but there was no way to do it without it being the trans ribbon, and that fell too on the nose.
Yeah, you know, that's fair.
But yeah, you can see in the rainbow ribbon, I wanted it to increase act effectiveness by 15%, and reduce the cost of special acts, being any act that costs TP. But that just didn't end up.
Yeah, I didn't even read that, yeah. Increased healing would have been nice, but I feel like already, I'll say if you put the right equips, already heals like so good. That's, dude, oh my god, I love the fact that
also
you can...
for the longest time, the healing didn't actually work. DP forgot to put it into the tri and rainbow ribbon.
Dear god. Freeze, reduce special attack. Special attacks being attacked that costs TP. Game money, diamond card. Yeah.
The shine card came later.
Ah. Reduce
I didn't have the idea for that.
Mystic red band. Okay.
Yeah, I love the spike band and power band. They feel so underpowered on their own. So I really wanted to combine them. And then for the Devil's Tail, I was like, oh, well, this is also, like, it's so good. And I wanted to keep the Devil's Tail good. Because I like that it's, like, varied stats. Like, instead of just specializing in one stat, it gives, like, all of them. So I wanted to keep it, like, going throughout the game, and I realized I could do something really cool and have the pointed tail. Also, by the way, fun fact, in the tension suit recipe, the tension tie actually came along later. At first, the tension bow was going to be included in the crafting tree for the rainbow ribbon.
Also, I may or may not have. I may have to cut that. Not you speaking, but I just realized the top of my file because I was using my screenshot to File Explorer, and I just realized it had my actual name on there. But it's not the end of the world because I don't really care if people know my real name. But it's whatever.
Your dad is the president? Oh my god, that's an easy joke to make.
Yeah, you mother. Surprisingly, I never got bullied for that. I had like maybe 2 people in my entire life say that.
Have we heard about Shay? Who?
Who? Huh? Huh? You're going to have to censor that. To be honest, I'm okay with the name being visible. Because eventually y'all would have found out my real name no matter what. Eventually.
I've just been looking at Gaster at the bottom there.
Did I have Gaster?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did. Oh yeah, literally. Yeah, just named R for some reason. I think. Why did I? Oh yeah, I added that for the Delta Traveler for tomorrow.
Gastar.
Okay, yeah.
So anybody got any more questions?
Yes, because, you know, I'm pretty much just chilling here, because whenever, you know, you feel like there's been enough said, you know, we can end it.
Mike, the questions, please.
Yes, anyone with questions at all? We very much appreciate. Oh yeah, I need to look at Twitter. Oh. First was just telling me about closing out of Explorer because my name. You shouldn't attention later on Amazon, but I check. Will RAM get the hard mode treatment? Why would RAM need to get the hard mode treatment when they're already hard enough?
That's gonna be really probably not.
Please no.
That's probably way different to change. And also, like, what would we even do? ERAM's already extremely annoying and difficult. Like, I was gonna make... Here's me talking about my hard mode take again. I was gonna, like, rework ERAM. I was gonna give, like, Hero Sword a dodge roll, and I was gonna retool the fucking boss arena. Make the attacks and patterns more interesting and fun to dodge. It would probably not even be that much harder, but it would be more fun and more interesting. But yeah, for boss rush, no, we're not doing hard mode ERAM.
No, please, God, no. I'm begging you, no.
Hear me out, triple ERAM. I mean, Frisk, you can do triple ERAM if you want, but leave me out of that.
Triple ERAM? Why? Why? No, no, no. Why would you do that?
Oh, Matthew actually just put an interesting thing in chat. Snowgrave should be available if you have the pointed tail in the well. That's interesting.
That?
I like that.
I'm
gonna tell DP.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, because if it lowers it, I was just checking myself unironically, yeah, because it puts it at 50. Can you use it? Hold on, wait, I'm at 48, of course, literally 2 TP off. You're gone! I mean, yeah, with a pointed tail, you can technically use Snowgrave at 50 TP.
Oh, wait, yeah. Never mind.
God damn.
That's already in the game. That's basically already in the game.
Yeah, because I was just testing it out unironically. Literally just did the exact thing that he asked. And I just... Oh my god, I can spam it again. Oh, that's beautiful. I just did Snowgrave twice and back to back. Oh god.
There was a really funny bug where you could actually... and this is what I was testing for earlier. It might not be in the game anymore. But if you did it in the right order or you did it fast enough, you could, like, right before the final attack goes through, you could Snowgrave and actually do enough damage to end the fight. But the way the final attack is coded, like, the battle box comes up and your soul comes up, but you exit the fight. So you're in the overworld, but in a battle at the same time, so you can move Chris around the room, and the soul moves with them. It's hilarious.
Oh, Jesus.
The game doesn't even break. Like, you can leave the room and come back, and everything's back to normal.
Oh, goddamn.
Same thing happens, actually, if you leave the fight in debug mode with F5.
Oh, yeah. Well, I just beat the night just spamming Snowgrave, so literally just did 2 Snowgrave and that was done. Okay, give you back that. Lovely. Yeah, sure. Be sure to ask any questions, because, I mean, yeah. But it would be a trade-off. It'd be weaker, so you don't have the health drain. Yeah, you don't get the Snowgrave if you have pointed tail and no thorn ring. Okay, I see what you mean. I mean, that would be a problem, but you can literally buy the thorn ring, so.
Yeah, we put it in there specifically so that you could get another one, so that you could make the Twisted Sword and Planet Buster.
Yep.
Which who even cares anymore because the Planet Buster's useless. Okay, that being said, no hitting the knight is actually hard.
Yeah.
So, like, I mean,
I literally,
It's maybe
before
not that
last stream, I kid you not, I did it like, was trying to, before stream, I was trying to do all the no-hits. Somehow did all 3 of them before stream, literally did the night like 5 minutes before I had the stream. I can tell you right now, even with killing them in like a few turns, it's still difficult.
oh, spamming is fun. If you use a Tension Gem, you can actually beat him in like... No, not a Tension Gem. In a boss rush. If you're in a boss rush, and you've got TP left over, you can beat him in 1 turn.
Oh, really?
Like literally opening turn, like the first turn.
Well,
Like
god
he doesn't even
damn.
get to attack. It's so funny.
I think I've had like an hour of attempts split up trying to no-hit the knight. Surprisingly, it only took me like 20 minutes. I wish I knew how. The one thing I can't no-hit is the Hammer of Justice, so yeah, no, that's not happening. How do you leave a battle again? It's like, what, shift something?
Is this in debug mode?
No. I know there's a way to like leave the battle, so to speak, before doing it.
I don't think there is.
Damn, somebody told me it was like shift something or F something.
It's F5 in debug mode, but I don't think you can do that in not debug mode.
You know what, might as well just see it. If I can remember how things work. Nope, I just went out of full screen like an idiot. That's lovely. Shift R. Yep, okay, that's what it is. Shift R to leave the battle. Trying to see.
Does it work?
Yes, it does, because somebody told me last stream that you could just leave like the battle, even though I don't know where they, you know.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Nobody told me this. I didn't have any inkling from the mod. Somebody just randomly told me you could do that, and I'm like, huh?
I didn't even know. Oh, DP added it in the most recent patch. Okay, that checks out.
Yeah, because I had no idea. I'm trying to test something.
Oh, apparently Snowgrave is in the Knight solo fight regardless of your equipment. Frisk just told me.
Okay. Because the only thing I haven't done is try to no-hit Gerson, but dear God. I don't think that's happening anytime soon, because I cannot no-hit Gerson.
Yeah, that shit's actually hard. Imagine if DP put in rewards for, like, no-hitting the hard mode bosses. That'd be
Dude,
so
at
annoying.
first, I'm not even gonna lie, I actually thought that's what it was. I thought it was like trying to no-hit the hard mode. I thought it was just that, and not the like base ones. I'm like, you're crazy. You're actually insane. There's no way you can do that. I say that,
As it
but
turns out.
I'm waiting to see somebody do that. If I see a no-hit hard mode Gerson, I'm going to lose it. Pacify with Royalty, check twice with Chris.
It's possible that's already been done, actually. Hold on. Let me go look that up.
Okay, check again.
Okay, nobody has no-hit our hard mode Gerson.
Yeah, I didn't exactly think that there was going to be. I wonder if. Okay,
Oh, this
no.
reminds me.
Oh my god. Okay.
The Gerson statue thing from Second Sanctuary is in here as a mini boss, and oh man, the chapter 4 mini bosses, Jackenstein and the statues, they were really annoying. Like Jack's acts were that's fun. Jack's acts persisted into the statue fight.
Right.
And it didn't really cause problems, but it looked weird and that it shouldn't have been happening. So like that took a while to iron out.
Yeah, I can only imagine some bosses because I was amazed that the Titan was in the boss rush, and not only that, I can I can tell that Tenna had to be a pain and a half to even put in.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of stuff was like hard coded with him, so there was a lot of annoying stuff that had to be brought over. Anyway, I just saw that Grimalact made a pretty good point in chat that hard mode Gerson isn't no-hittable because sometimes shit just hits you. Like there's one specific attack that isn't actually dodgeable.
Yeah, because there is some attacks in this mod that are just not dodgeable, like with the Papyrus Knight. I feel like Spamton and Jeffel hard mode, I feel like for the most part are dodgeable, I think.
So, Gwiggy, and you haven't corrected me on your name pronunciation, so I'm just gonna call you Gwiggy. Asks, why not give Jackenstein the speed up, less defense act? So that's not an us problem, that's a you problem. You get that on
God dang.
Completion. You get that on completion data. Like if you've beaten the game on that save file.
Yeah,
or something
that's
like
actually, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's something about
Or it's
that.
like, it's either that or if you die. It's either completion data or if you die to Jack. So try that and you'll probably have it.
Yeah, I'm pretty
There's a bug where you can clip out of a hard mode Gerson tag. Sure. I bet there is. Where? Specifically?
God damn it.
Matthew, big donator.
Dude, they're
By the way,
always...
I haven't asked DP about this, but I'm gonna say this now. Whoever donates the most money to Kichi right now will have their thing added to the mod, whatever it is.
Oh, okay. Did not even know that was
That's
a
a
thing.
joke. That's a joke. I'm kidding.
Okay,
Don't actually.
I was like, what?
I can't authorize that.
Yeah, I was like, okay, that's random as hell. I had no idea about that. All right.
Matthew be like, can you add my mom to Deltarune? Sure, Matthew. No. That was.
Oh, I'm glad you said that because otherwise I'm gonna have a whole bunch of comments just saying, "Hey, so when's my mod added?"
What the heck, Red Rice? I don't know, Frisk. You know me. Don't call me Mr. Jokes for nothing.
Matthew said I was racing for the super chat button.
Okay, so whoever donates the most, but also if your idea isn't ass. Your idea has to be good.
You know what?
And we can also decide to not do it.
Yeah, so
we
keep in
actually won't
mind,
do it.
keep in
Just
mind they could
donate
definitely
and-
not do it.
Donate to Kichi, and we're not going to add your idea anyway. Okay? Okay.
Definitely donate, and they will definitely, maybe not, maybe will, maybe never put your ID in.
Donate right now, and we will show up to your house and kill you. Sound good?
Yes?
I'll bring the hammers. I fucking love hammers.
Ammo!
No, hold on. Let me go tell DP, about the clipping, where the box stretches. You said, yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds like that could happen.
I'm trying to no-hit Gerson. Oh my god.
They got the Homestuck reference. That was good. I've been okay. I'm not neurodivergent in any way, or at least to my knowledge. But I've been, I guess this word sounds apt. I've been stimming. I fucking love hammers all week. I swear to God, dude, that fucking cakes again. No, that one actually, I have a reason. At work, so I'm a cashier, and for some reason, the barcodes on our bakery stickers never work very well. Like, they're hard to scan. Even if they're perfectly straight, like they're fine, they just, sometimes they don't scan. So, all the time, I'm thinking to myself, fucking cakes again. It's just perfect.
You guys feel?
Hey, chat. What are opinions on the Homestuck pilot? I have curiosity.
Yeah, I actually haven't watched it yet.
It's a lot of fun.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Did Toby voice in it?
Yes, Toby voiced
Yeah,
John.
I remember seeing something about that on Twitter, and I'm like, that is actually insane.
Oh, Matthew, with that visual glitch, yeah, I've experienced that too. DB probably knows. It's really funny on hard mode Gerson, where whenever he does the spin animation just does not leave. And during that one attack where it like there are the arrows, but then also it's red heart. He just keeps cluttering up the screen with his spinning animations. And you can't see what's happening.
Oh, that's lovely.
Oh, Matthew, about the thing with Alphys drinking, yeah, I'd recommend not playing this like on a normal playthrough.
Yeah.
Like you can, and fun fact, you can actually access all of the boss rush content at the beginning of Chapter 4, when you can go to Castle Town.
Ah.
Now, you can't make the pointed tail because the Mystic and Power Bands are found in the Sanctuary. But you can make the Tri-Ribbon, you can make the Tension Suit. There's still a lot of things you can make that are useful. And you can use the various boss rushes to get, like, really powerful items really early. Wait, you can use the soul adapters for no hits? That's so funny.
I didn't even think about that.
The green soul will make it either like really easy in some parts or actually just impossible to dodge in other parts.
Yeah, I haven't really tested the soul adapters too much. Like, I tried some of it with the hard mode bosses, but I haven't really experimented too much with them yet, because I didn't even know they were a thing until someone told me, oh, check in the second, little tab and you can get soul adapters, and I'm like, what the hell is that?
Personally, I think that they should be reworked a little bit, and we've been talking about this in the dev chat. Instead of them being equipables, and the weird thing is, like, one of them is actually, like, meta. Like, its stats are on par with, like, actual equipment, which is stupid. I floated the idea of having them as toggleable key items. And, I think it was Frisk, actually, the other day, right? You liked it, right?
Yes. Yes.
How would you know? You're not in the dev chat.
Huh? Oh, no. I'm talking about Gerson. My bad. I'm spacing out.
Yeah, I know. I'm just joking. But, like, yeah, I feel like them being key items is the most tasteful way to do it. But also, I don't know how feasible that is. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's first. I'll be right back. I have got to use the bathroom.
No, you're completely fine.
Lock in.
Yes. Actually, you know what? I haven't said it this whole stream, but we do have memberships. There's a Frisk and Chris level where you get early videos, early shorts, custom badges, custom emotes. I also have a Discord server. It's in the post tab of my channel. And we have a Frisk and Chris level. I think I already said that. Is there anything else? All right, we do have a super chat goal. Only 10 left to do hard mode director's cut, and I will probably play it after Delta Traveler. Yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream so far. Literally, if y'all wonder how set up this was, we talked about it like a week ago after the last boss rush mod stream. And if you're wondering like, oh, okay. I see what you mean now, Frisk. I got hit anyway. Okay, but I see what you mean with the shell attack. Wow, that's really... Oh, my game crashed. Frisk, you lied to me. You lied to me. You lied. Oh yeah, Matthew, you asked earlier. Oh my god. Frisk, or not Frisk, Matthew, you did ask earlier why there was like 4 instances of Deltarune. Believe it or not, those are all mods. Like, I think one's like this little Jevil thing that I found. Deltarune, I think Snowgrave for chapter 1, and then something else.
How long now? My Deltarunes. All 4 of them.
You just missed
that's
it.
the line.
First told me to put the green soul adapter, and I'm like, okay, I go to fight Gerson, I get to the shell, I beat the shell attack, and then my game crashes.
Cool. I freaking love this mod.
Try the yellow adapter against Papyrus. I did try some of it, but I am not, no. Just spam the big shot. Okay, you know what, fine. Where even is the yellow soul? There it is. Yeah, Matthew ended up getting a bug, so to speak, for Gerson, randomly getting the no-hit, like, item, even though they swear up and down they never actually no-hit Gerson. Which is wild, because I would love to just randomly get Gerson's no-hit item. Okay, right, blue, yellow soul adapter.
You ever seen that video rapping for Jesus?
No.
Cool, never mind.
What? Now I'm scared. What do you mean, never mind?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Every now and again I think about that.
Frisk, this is what you made me do?
Matthew, if you donate $500, we'll watch it on stream right now.
Wait, what is it? Wait, no, wait, I don't even know what it is.
Don't worry, you'll see. Matthew, come on.
$500. Dude. Because Chris tells them about Susie having the guitar and the person says they're coming over now, then Carol arrives. Wow, you suck. Yeah. To be fair, I'm barely even trying to focus. All right.
Wait, hold on. The night with the thingy with the yellow soul actually looks really fun.
I think that was the one, yeah, that I had tried to do. Sorry, a little out of my pay grade.
Dude, you shouldn't move so much there. Okay. This is really funny, but I really do recommend watching Shay's Night Guide. It is genuinely really useful.
Yeah, I haven't watched it, and I wanted to whenever I plan to,
Like, dude, the
know it.
supersonic blade attack is actually so easy.
And thank you, Matthew, for the $5 super chat. Have $5 instead.
$5?
Pretty sure you could just add an extra 0 to that, or, you know, another 2.
Matthew, come on. What is this, amateur hour?
Exactly.
I mean, fucking yeah, clearly it's amateur hour with the way this guy's playing.
All
better!
Alright. People just expect me to do the yellow soul just like that.
The yellow soul, actually, it looks like my favorite.
Dude, I'm waiting for like a yellow soul like mod for like the whole game, because I've done green soul and blue soul. I was actually so happy that y'all added that one attack with the knight or papyrus knight with like the blue soul where the swords are coming at you. I don't know the name of the attack, because I already had experience doing that with the knight in the blue soul mod.
My Microsoft Authenticator, people are like trying to get into my thing. Oh my god. What the fuck? I'm getting hacked.
You're gonna use multiple adapters at once too? Seriously?
Coming after me!
Green soul.
South Africa, what the fuck?
No, I did not mean to press anything. Oh well.
I don't want to set your password. So
Oh my god, wait, the yellow with the green soul? What the hell? Oh, dude, that's just not even fair. Oh my god. How many soul combinations are there, Frisk? Oh my god, I don't even have to dodge this at all. Dude. Oh my god. Alright then.
Vicious Mockery is kind of my thing.
Vicious Mockery. Did you do the secret combo bosses? I've done all of them, even the Shadow Boss Rush, which now I'm very glad that I was recording. Because that would have been horrible not to get on there and then have to re-record it.
Nobody here knows what rapping with Jesus is. This is so sad. Siri, play
What are you
Despacito.
talking about? I'm so nervous.
I'm really sad that you guys don't get that.
I'm more concerned than anything. What?
I really, for the green and yellow soul, there's this old fan game for a story swap or whatever the fuck. Undyne, but in the position of Mettaton. So like Undyne is Mettaton. And it's a really cool combination of the yellow and green souls. So it works just like normal green soul.
Right.
Oh shit, what? Opera ran out of memory and was refreshed.
Oh, Jesus.
That was weird. But it works just like the normal green soul. So like you've got the shield facing out of like the top of it. But then the tip of the heart is yellow. And you shoot out of the opposite end of the shield. And that makes for some really interesting and complex bullet patterns. Like, it's so cool. Merc has a good video of it. But, like, I specifically was really wanting that to be used for the Gerson and Spam to Neo fight.
Right.
But that would probably be really annoying to implement.
Oh, dude, because I think I've said it a few times on stream. Story Shift is most likely... Story Shift should be, if you don't know what Story Shift is, I'll give like a small example. Essentially, it's like TS underswap, but on like drugs, essentially, just switching more than usual and even changing the story, so to speak. So, like for instance, Kara like could take the place of Sans. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, Story Shift is the one with Kara Sans.
Yeah, and I think Sans is the king of the underground. I'm pretty sure. But
That
in any
sounds about
case, yeah, it's like my favorite AU, and I would die for an actual like not TS underswap, story shift like full game. That would, oh my god. Because I am dying for, it's so complex. I used to be huge into the Undertale AAU community. I still know a decent amount about most AUs, but Story Shift will always be, like, at least my favorite or top 3.
I've been enjoying our modern Deltarune AU, like, Deltarune AU swap type things.
Dude, they would need more AUs for Deltarune.
People are getting really creative with their swaps. Like, it's not just this character is now this character, but like the interpersonal struggles and like connections and stuff are getting so interesting with these new ones. Like, I think RV Pine has one going right now. I don't know what the swaps are, but like there's so many good swaps, like Chris and Susie swap, Chris and Azriel swap, like chapter rewritten. Chris and Noel is a really good swap as well. And they all make sense, like they're all good. Like there isn't any like single obvious swap. Like they all work really well.
I'm pretty sure I've even seen one where like the secret bosses take the place of the fun gang.
Yeah, that's Other Puppet. I like Other Puppet. And some modern interpretations of Other Puppet have come out recently as well. Chris and Spamton swapped, so Spamton is the human of the story, and Chris is like a weird, like Jim Henson Muppet type thing. But modern interpretations have kind of reworked it into being more of like a so Spamton Chris is like based on Hero's Sword, like ERM and that type of thing.
Yeah.
Which is like really cool, like that's so clever. Wait, what the fuck? FNAF did a Popeyes collab?
Apparently, I've been seeing something about that on the internet.
I guess FNAF did a Popeyes collab. Are you seeing FNAF movie 2?
Oh yeah, definitely.
I've got my tickets already. I'm seeing it release day.
Damn.
I bought my ticket last week. I bought my ticket last week, actually. I'm just a planner. I'm good at that. Oh, Guigi just mentioned Jack and Son antenna swap for chapter rewritten. I think it's interesting. Ooh. I think it lends itself to some cool character theming, but personally, in the modern like Deltarune character economy, I think Spamton antenna swap makes more sense. I know that like logistically it's hard because Spamton's a secret boss, Tenna's a main boss. How does that work? But like, dude, they're the pair. They are the pair, honestly.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see them not like somewhat together, like swapped or whatever, so to speak. Rather than what, Jack and Stein antenna.
Like, it's interesting, and in context it works, but it's also like a little stretched.
Yeah, I will agree with that. Yeah.
But like, that's the hard part because chapter 3 and 4 were so weird. Like, there were so many patterns and stuff that were set up in 1 and 2 that just they were completely stopped. So like swaps are way more complicated now.
Yeah. There definitely needs to be a lot more like swaps or just like in general like different AUs for Deltarune, because I think I even said that one stream that I would love more like fan related like concepts, just like how crazy Undertale has like a million AUs, so to speak.
Undertale was easy to do swaps because it was a finished game.
Yeah.
But now Deltarune is like changing.
However, Jivon Spamton were swapped and chapter rewritten. Undyne Spear
Yeah.
Grave, Toriel Fire Grave, Gerson Old Grave.
Legitimately, like, I was a massive, like, Toriel Weird Route truther back in, like, 2022.
Dude, oh my god. I was
And,
even.
like,
Oh my god.
towards the end of the wait for the chapters, I was like, yeah, that's probably not going to happen. There's so much more stuff that has to be followed up on. Like, Undyne's not going to come to the Dark World. Toriel's not going to have a weird route. Undyne's not going to come to the Dark World. And then she did.
Dude, the one thing I will say Toby did so well, with so much information being thrown at you, like in Chapter 3's Dark World, you almost like tend to just mix in like, oh, it's just like, you know, chapter 1 and 2, and you go almost like until a normalcy thinking it's like another chapter. Oh, you know, you completely forget that, you know, you made a dark fountain literally in the same room as your mother, and then you see Toriel and you're like, holy shit, I forgot you were here.
Like, you go and you get into the Legend of Tenna for the first time, and then you slowly start to realize, wait, this is the entire chapter, isn't it?
I dead ass thought it was.
And then you just forget about everything else.
It was.
Like, I was close to the end of the wait for the chapters. I was a massive friend inside me truther. Like, genuinely. I really thought that Woody Theory was going to be true.
I was even telling my partner for the most part, because I'm like, dude, imagine all the implications with Toriel, bro. We could end up traumatizing her like we did Noelle. That would be so horrible. And then none of that happened.
Yeah, I liked, it was years ago that I saw this, but an interpretation of it where what you would do is you would purposefully get Chris hurt, and Toriel would like act on her own and use her fire magic, like protective mother, and like use that to kind of warp her. Because obviously she's a grown adult who is your mother.
Yeah.
She wouldn't be as easy to manipulate as Noelle. So I like that take on it. But obviously that's like such a specific thing to theorize to happen. Like,
Yeah.
you know.
Now, would have been cool, sure, but like you and me both kind of talked about, I think, out of stream. Yeah, I think like right before. I'm glad, so to speak, that, you know, it wasn't predictable, because the minute Deltarune becomes predictable, then obviously everything will go downhill.
Exactly. Chapter 4 was way more like a quote-unquote normal chapter of Deltarune. Like, it felt way more like what we were expecting, but still, like, everything was...
Oh,
and
yeah.
then Gerson? And I mean,
Oh,
people
my
were,
God.
like, expecting something Gerson to happen. Like, there was a lot of, like, Oberon Smog stuff going around. But, like, we didn't expect it to just dead-ass be him.
I didn't have any inkling about Gerson. The thing I love about Chapter 4, instead of focusing like Chapter 3 so much on the action, Chapter 4, in my opinion, acted more on like the internal conflicts, because you have like Ralsei, everything happening with that, and then, you know, there's so many questions. People were wondering, oh, is Ralsei evil? Ralsei knows so much, blah, 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 blah. Then to get that one scene where, you know, Susie's literally crashing out, and then literally the end bit with the prophecy, it's chef's kiss, just beautiful.
Chapter 4 is the best chapter, by far. It was literally life-changing for me, honestly.
Yeah, no. Oh my God.
Can I tell you a little story?
Go ahead. It's not like I got anywhere to be.
So, release for the chapters. I was actually out of town for them.
Oh,
and
God.
I had known that I was going to be out of town, and I was sad about it.
I would have crashed
I knew
out.
it, so I was shutting off my Discord, all of that. Specifically, I was out of town on a religious retreat. And let me just say this right now. I'm a Presbyterian, and if you don't know what that means, we're woke. We're wokies. We like gay
Gotcha.
people and trans people. So we're chill.
Okay. Gotcha.
Like, we're more of like a Jesus followings type people, rather than take everything in the Bible at face value and hate people you don't like, you know? So, I was at this religious retreat, right? This is what we're doing. Called Montreat. It's in North Carolina. That's not important, actually. But, the way the days were scheduled is we'd have some like shit in the morning. Like we'd wake up and have breakfast, and then at like 8:30 or 9 or whatever it was, we'd go and like have like the opening like keynote or whatever it was. And it wasn't just like boring like lame worship stuff. It was actually fun. And then we'd go off and we'd do our little like group thing. And then we go back home for lunch, and then go back and do another group thing, and then have the rec event, and then go home. And then after that, like a few hours later, go back for like the evening service. You know, that pretty typical day. But me, I was like in this leadership thingy. So I had to be there more. Like I was going up on the stage and like reading the scripture and stuff. So like rehearsal and meeting and whatever. So extra time added to the day.
Right.
Wednesday, however, was a free day, meaning the afternoon activities were like there were no afternoon activities, so your group could go do whatever they wanted. Now, that was the day that Deltarune was set to release.
Oh, God.
On the free afternoon. Oh, Frisk is leaving because they think my story is so uninteresting. Yeah, I see you.
Wow, Frisk. Wow.
Wow.
L, Frisk in the chat. L, Frisk in the chat.
L, everybody, L. Anyway, so the previous day, have I ever heard of Deltaville? Yeah, I've heard of Deltaville.
Jerd. I was like, what the hell do you mean, Jerd?
Yeah, I heard of it. Anyway, as I was saying, the previous day, I twisted my ankle in the rec event.
Ow.
And later that day, I played Capture the Flag on said twisted ankle.
Aye.
And so when I woke up the next morning, that being Wednesday, I like got out of bed and fell over because my foot had gotten worse. And for our free afternoon, my group had planned to go like around like the area and just look around at like the shops and stuff.
Right.
But like on my ankle, that was not a good idea for me. So literally everything, and I know this sounds corny as hell, but I swear to God, it was an act of God that I was able to play Deltarune Chapter 3 on release day. Like, dude, I was like, I was so happy. I had the house all to myself to play Chapter 3. I got through it all that day.
Oh my God.
I played for like 6 hours straight, and I got the Shadow Mantle. And after that, it was time to go back for the evening stuff. But when I got home, I finished it up. I beat Tenna, and the night, obviously, you know, seemed like a scripted loss, so I just moved on.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. But, okay. All of that, everything that I just said, that was set up. Okay?
Huh?
That was set up for the actual thing that I want to say.
Alright.
So, before we left, before we had to go to the evening stuff, I'd gotten the Shadow Mantle, and we had known since Chapter 2 that we'd need the Shadow Mantle for the next secret boss. So,
Right.
I was looking for the secret boss in the TV world area. Right?
Uh-huh.
Because, obviously, that's what you do. That's what we were expecting. It would be in the final area.
Right,
So I was
right.
looking around, and I couldn't find it. And obviously, I didn't know about the night yet, so, like, I hadn't beaten Tenna. So I just saved and was like, okay, I'll find it when we get back. Now, I was waiting, like, up in, like, the back of the sanctuary, to be, like, called upon to come rehearse and all that.
Right.
And so the guy on the piano, the pianist, he was just playing some small melodies, you know, to get warmed up. And guess what he started playing?
No.
You've Got a Friend in Me.
No!
I took that as a sign that friend inside me had to be true. It had to be true. Like, come on. Like, that is a sign from God, if any.
Oh my God.
Like, looking for the secret boss, couldn't find it, like, okay, I'll find it when I get home. And then the pianist is playing fucking Friend Inside Me theme song. Like, dude, that's the craziest thing that's ever happened to me, I swear to God. I called my sister after that because she's also a Deltarune fan. Like, I called her after that, like, dude, you will not believe what just happened to me.
I would have been tweaking, dude.
Dude, hold on. That story makes for a really good short.
To be honest, yeah, like, what?
Wait, that's a good short right there. Capitalize on me if you want. But, like, dude, that's the craziest shit that's ever happened to me.
Oh my god. I thought you were gonna say, like, some Deltarune theme, but no, fuck. Friend Simon.
Yeah, literally, You've Got a Friend in Me started playing, which is insane. Because, like, again, I hadn't found the secret boss yet. And that was just, like, it was insane. It was like a sign from God. And honestly, I don't even think it was wrong, because Friend Inside Me Chapter 5 is not unlikely.
No, I say it's definitely either Chapter 5 or 6 for sure.
So, I mean, like, the TV, the cowboy show, the TV in the flower shop, like, come on.
I'm waiting, because I know Friend is gonna have a crazy introduction, and I'm waiting
I'm so
for it.
excited for Friend.
Dude,
Like,
I've seen so many things on Twitter, like people like making custom like talk sprites and then voicing over them, and it just being the coolest damn voice I've ever heard. I am so goddamn ready.
I can't wait for Friend to come out at the end of Chapter 5, and then their theme starts playing, and then their primary leitmotif is literally just the freedom motif.
To watch. Dude, oh my god, because I want Friend to be like the most...
It's either going to be Friend or Gaster, and it's literally just going to be the freedom motif.
I want Friend to be like the most unredeemable thing ever. I don't know why, I just want like...
Something has been Hotel, I don't know.
Okay. I just want Friend to be a piece of just dog shit.
Like, I really do see them being like the embodiment of chaos and evil.
Yeah, just being like a sadistic
like they're not
ass
being
dude.
any gold. Like they're not being any good in there.
Yeah, no, because I that's like the one thing I do really wish Toby does. That is just, he's unredeemable. He's just there for chaos and just being a little shit talker.
Paige, I am going to beat you with hammers! Like, I can't wait.
Not to mention, there's so many things.
Subs rolling in the chat here for my pal Image Friend, guys. Let's get some subs.
For Image Friend.
My buddy, my friend, my
Hold
buddy,
on,
my
wait,
pal.
hold on. I'm gonna do something really great if I can find the photo. Where is it? I need to very quickly find it. Please, there it is. There we go.
The stream is really behind, so I can't see what.
No, it's fine. You'll see it and you'll understand. Yeah, or memberships, because I have, what, you, Matthew, and creator links, I'm pretty sure? I just saw probably the funniest thing. I can't look at the video right now on stream, but first sent me a thing, and the only thing I see in the intro of it, Shay trying to use the punch card to get out of prison. I hate how funny that is.
That's good.
Oh my god. Oh my god, Matthew, thank you for the gift membership for Jacked Up. Oh my god. Jacked Up is probably still working on the mod, to be fair. Wait, what is this? Okay, I love just grabbing a random thing on my OBS and I don't even know what I just grabbed. Okay, cool, whatever. Dude, I'm sorry, though. I just had to say that. That was way too funny not to say.
That is pretty awesome, though.
Oh god, I saw that because I don't even know why I went on Discord. I think I just accidentally did it. Can you send the meme in your server? Yeah, I'll probably send it over after stream. I want to see it now. But yeah, if y'all have any final questions or anything, because we're already getting close to the 3-hour mark, because this stream was supposed to be
for 3 hours. Holy fuck.
2 hours 34 minutes. Yeah, because originally I was like, oh, this will be like maybe an hour and a half stream. But I'm gonna be really honest, because I was trying to tell stream how like unprepared the stream was, because quite literally they hit me up last night and we're like, yeah, you just chat and talk, yeah, it'll probably be fine. And literally, I kid y'all not, I literally talked to them for like maybe like 5-10 minutes before the stream, and that was my first time talking to them. Where is... Okay, there it is. And bug reports.
Death hammers.
Wait, what the hell? Oh my god, what? I never knew. I just saw. I never knew the bakery, like the little mustache thing, turned around. What the hell?
I love it when that happens.
I didn't even know that happened. What? Oh my god, yeah, it even stops with the mute. Okay, that's cool. I never actually knew that. What the hell? I'm gonna be so screwed whenever Chapter 5 comes out, because my stream, or not even stream schedule, my schedule in general for videos is gonna go out the damn window.
You'll be screwed when Chapter 5 comes out, buddy. We'll be screwed. We're gonna have to port all of this over to Chapter 5.
Oh god, I didn't even think about that. Oh, you poor souls. Oh, you
the
poor
children.
things. Oh, okay, yeah, the poor children. Yeah. Oh my god, I didn't even think about that, you poor things.
Oh my god, it's gonna be awesome.
You're gonna be awesome, yeah.
Dude, we're gonna have to scrap most of the equipment because, like, Chapter 5 has gotta add some stuff, you know?
Oh yeah, no, I assume that Chapter 5 is gonna add, like, a buttload of stuff, or at least a decent amount compared to what, like, Chapter 3, I guess? No, I guess both Chapter 4 probably, like, the one with the least amount of stuff, I want to say. Oh my god, dude, that I didn't even think about that. And then it's not like y'all are still gonna be not screwed, because then Chapter 6 and then Chapter 7.
What do you mean, bro? Chapter 5, 6, and 7 are all going to come out at the same time next year.
Dude, can you believe Toby wanted, I think, yeah, he wanted Chapter 3, 4, and 5 to come out at once.
That is pretty crazy. I can't imagine Chapter 5 having to follow Chapter 4.
Oh
like,
my god. Oh my god. But the only reason he didn't is because he didn't want people waiting, having to wait another year. So that's the only, literally the only reason.
Chapter 4 was magical. Like, Neverending Night coming in with the credits, and then Gaster talking to us.
Oh my god.
And then the reveal of 2026
dude,
being the release of Chapter 5. Like, next year. Like, dude, do you know how far away next year is? A month and a few
I was
days.
gonna say, we're already there, basically.
Like, we're already there, dude.
Like, if I didn't have to worry about my audio, like, messing up, if I just slammed on my desk, I would have slammed on my desk when I saw that. I was like, oh my god, what do you mean next year? What do you mean?
Matthew says could always increase custom weapon armor stats. The problem is ours are probably going to be way too powerful for Chapter 5, and also, I'm kind of betting that some of the items that I've used in combinations are going to get used in different combinations in Chapter 5. Like, I think my stuff is pretty good. I think that the Tri-Ribbon has pretty good odds of actually getting into the base game.
Yeah,
But other than that, like, dude, I can definitely see, like, the Power Band and Mystic Band getting combined.
Dude, oh my god. Oh god, it would be so cool.
And in that case, we'll probably just, like, we probably just take that and, like, add on the Spike Band and then add on the Devil's Tail to make the pointed tail. Like, we could still do that, but, like, we're gonna have to, like, refigure out some stuff when that happens.
Yeah, Because that, God,
What if Toby released chapter 1 and 3 and no other chapters? I think Deltarune would be pretty good. Maybe a bit better if he did that. Because, like, the only characters that really matter are, like, Lancer and Tenna. So...
Yeah. It's funny you say that. Frisk was showing me earlier today, like, in the voice channel of my server, showing me, like, a mod with, like, a bunch of teams and everything, like, having Lancer, Noelle, all that in, like, one team, and then literally they have a special death animation for Lancer where he literally just has the unused death animation where he dies.
So that's what you guys were up to. I saw that you were doing that earlier, but I was busy.
Yeah, I stayed up like an extra hour just to watch that. It was like, what, 8, 9 a.m. my time, and I hadn't had any sleep. This Vortex defense would go hard. Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, that would be super good. Like, especially on Susie. Like, supercharge your Rude Buster.
Dude, I'm dying for either like another like track of Versus Susie or Deltarune's version of Megalovania. It's, oh my god.
Here's the annoying part with that, because like I feel like Megalovania is perfect for Weird Route Susie, but at the same time, Battle Against a True Hero makes more sense. But then also here's another thing. If you never fight Gerson, Susie doesn't become the Axe of Justice. Okay, this is part of a larger thing
Wait,
I want to
that's
say
a good point.
about Deltarune. It feels like, depending on what we do or don't do in these chapters, like, as we go further, it feels like the story is, like, going to have to massively, like, depart.
Exactly.
Like, the Weird Route so far has been able to course correct okay, but after the next one, it's gotta be, like, the game is going to have completely different gameplay and sections and story and endings.
Yeah, because like, I'm pretty sure there was like, not leaks, this is like a rough example, but I'm pretty sure people found like the little numbers like chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the biggest one were chapter 2 and 5 representing Weird Route. So whatever is about to happen next chapter.
The sweepstakes update.
Yeah, that's
Weird
right.
Route is going to be Weird Route's going to be important in Chapter 5. Probably going to, because we're going to the festival with Noelle.
Yeah,
like that's something that's teased in Chapter 4.
I love
so
how
it makes sense that Chapter 5 is going to be important.
I'm not sure if you're aware of this because not many people, surprisingly, talks about it, and I've talked about it in a short. Asgore, outside of oh god, what is her name now? Why do I have to blank on it? Carol's house. Just mentions, oh, you know, I'll make sure to have snacks or whatever for, you know, you and Azrael when Azrael comes down for the festival. And I'm just like, yeah? The festival next chapter? Tomorrow?
Did he say for the festival or just when Azrael comes back?
I'm pretty sure it was for the festival. I can really quick try to check my shorts on my phone.
Yeah, just fact check that. Because if so, I'm misremembering, and that's actually like huge.
Yeah, let me just try and find that real quick. Because I know it wasn't super early on when I started making shorts, but it's early enough. Is this one? No, that's the Future for Noelle holiday. Try to block the enemies. Because I'm like 90% sure I saw that, and then nobody like talked about it at all. And I'm like, what do you mean nobody's talking about the fact that Azrael's coming next chapter potentially because Asgore just says it?
There's also this small, you know, that teeny tiny little issue of, you know, if you put the thorn ring on Noelle but then don't Snowgrave Birdley, she'll keep the thorn ring. Chris won't go to her later the night and take the thorn ring back, which means that in chapter 5 she will still have the thorn ring.
Oh,
but you won't be on the Weird Route, but you'll be able to do Snowgrave still. Like, I feel like Deltarune, this game is going to have several branching paths at this point.
I've said that so many times because up until chapter 4, technically speaking, the endings were all the same. But chapter 4 ended up having like, not the game-breaking, you know, different chat or endings, but they were still diverting.
Really important different dialogue. And like with, it's just, there's no way that the story is going to be able to course correct. Like, if you did or didn't fight Gerson and have Susie becoming the Axe of Justice is like a really important plot point. And if that doesn't happen, like, what's gonna happen? Is she gonna have Megalovania on routes you didn't do it, but then battle against a true hero on routes that you did do it? Like, how's that gonna work? Like, it's confusing.
I've almost told my partner, like, I'm not trying to hype it up or even give ideas to it, but I almost want to say, like, it's almost impossible to try and think that this game is technically ending in, like, 3 chapters. Like, I almost want to say that there could be another game, because Toby's alluded to the fact that...
I think that chapter 5 is going to be long. I think it's going to be chapter 2.
Yeah, that's what I've said, that they either got to make the chapters way longer or there's going to have to be another game. Because Toby's alluded to the fact that obviously, you know, he's not going to stop making games even after Deltarune, but it's like, there's no... I don't see, like, this game ending until, like, so to speak, that it's either, like, way longer chapters, like you said, or he somehow perfectly wraps it up in a little bow at chapter 7. I was about to say 8.
Okay, so Matthew and Grimmelach have said some interesting things. Chapter 5 ends with Azrael showing up, like how Paper Trail ended. That would be peak. Matthew, by the way, excellent reference. Paper Trail mentioned in Big 2025. The world is healing. And then Grimmelach, Susie gets better healing after Sound of Justice if you don't do Gerson. I didn't know that. That's interesting.
Yeah,
However,
what?
you say she doesn't gain the permanent magic increase, and she also doesn't gain the title of Axe of Justice. So, like, that's still going to be important. Susie getting better heal after Sound of Justice makes sense narratively.
Yeah.
And also, like, game-wise, that's also nice because she has better healing now. But, like, still...
And then I did find the short. It doesn't have, like, the complete dialogue, obviously, because it's cut off a bit. But Asgore does say he's ready to serve a snack platter to us and Azrael for the festival.
He does say for the festival?
Yeah, because he literally talks about the festival and everything. And he's like, oh, I'm ready to get a snack platter for you and Azzy, specifically. And that's only if you talk to him, I think, like, twice outside of Carol's house.
This game is going to be so fucking good, I swear.
Yeah, and I'm so weirded out because I'm pretty sure, haven't seen anyone talk about it. And I'm like, because most likely what's going to happen is if either Azra shows up in the middle of the chapter for the festival, or like Matthew said, probably at the end of chapter 5.
Oh, I just had a random little thought that I've never actually said to anybody. So did you see in the Undertale 10th anniversary live stream, Toby was showing off some scrapped, like, item concepts?
I'm pretty sure. I vaguely remember. It's been a while.
One of them being Azrael's bat, being one of the most powerful items.
Right.
I'm like, in my mind, so if Dess's bat turns into the black knife in the Dark World,
oh my god,
hypothetically, Azrael's bat would turn into a Chaos Saber, right? Like, from his bite.
Yeah.
Like, dude, that would be so cool.
Dude,
Chapter 5, Friend Inside Me, We Trust, yes.
I remember seeing that, and I was like literally telling my girlfriend because she was right there next to me. I'm like, what do you mean, Azrael's bat? Oh my god, dude.
Ruin. Chapter 5, Friend Inside Me, Trust. Let's give that guy a warm chocolate chip cookie.
Warm chocolate chip cookie? Oh, dude, I am ecstatic for chapter 5. Ecstatic.
Like, dude, next year. That said, I feel like next year is kind of like... I feel like it's going to be really late into the year. Like...
He's alluded that it's definitely not going to be early in the year. I'm, like, kind of expecting, like, either a quarter or, like, the middle of the year at least.
I am willing to bet it's going to be one of 2 dates.
Mm-hmm.
October 31st, Halloween, also
for
anniversary of chapter 1.
I was going to say it'd be Deltarune's 8th anniversary, I'm pretty sure.
And I think even more, obviously, 12/25. I mean, come on.
Yeah, that would also be a good one. He could do that because that is something very Toby-esque.
I mean, every single release date has been meaningful. Chapter 1 was on Halloween. Chapter 2 was on the 17th, which was a Gaster number.
I
Chapter
didn't
3
even know
and
that.
4 came out on what, entry number 17? You don't know that that's...
No, I know that, but I didn't know about I didn't even put 2 and 2 together with the 17th date for chapter 2.
And I mean, of course, it could be a coincidence, but, you know, come on, it's a Gaster number. Chapter 3 and 4 came out on June 4th, which is the anniversary of Earthbound. So chapter 5, like, I feel like it's not just gonna be like whenever it's ready.
Yeah, honestly, the fact that I know at least that it's coming out this year, for once, I'm not like, obviously I want the chapter, like I would love to have it this minute, but for some reason I'm more like mellow this time around just to wait for it because I know it's at least coming. With chapter 3 and 4, I was like, oh god, I need it now, today, yesterday, now.
Also, we've got plenty to chew on while we wait.
Yeah, because chapter 3 and 4 definitely add a lot more, and I love how easily, because I really thought they were going to be so abstract, I love how easily chapter 3 and 4 just kind of slid into like the whole thing with chapter 1 and 2.
Yeah, it's just... Oh man, like, chapter 2 gave us plenty to work with
Yes.
for 3 years.
Hell, it
But
introduced the
chapter
weird
4,
route.
We're not gonna, like, be able to finish our food. We're not going to be able to finish digesting all of this by the time 5 comes out.
Dude, oh god, man. I can just imagine like how the mods and everything will be at that point. It's going to be so good.
Oh my god, dude. With adding the chapter 5 bosses to the boss rush.
Whew. Dude, I'm waiting for it.
Well, anybody got more questions?
Yes, because we are like 9 minutes away from being at 3 hours. I didn't even think this stream was going to be 3 hours.
Yeah, this did literally turn into a just talking stream, didn't it?
Yeah, I was trying to put some gameplay in the back just to replaying some of the secret bosses, just killing them in like 3 hits.
I mean, hey, whenever I meet a new person with elite ball knowledge, I've just got to talk to them for a while.
Dude, it has been because I am a very introverted person, but it has been very easy to talk to, so I do appreciate how, like, I don't want to say understanding, but easy it is to talk to, I guess?
Thank you, I try.
Yeah, so I honestly thought I was going to be a mumbling mess in this stream, but no, it was very smooth, and it was very, very nice getting to meet you.
See, people think I'm an asshole because I crash out on Twitter frequently, but I'm actually a chill guy if you get to know me.
Just a chill guy.
I'm just a chill guy. Don't look at my Twitter replies.
Actually, that's a good point. Do not look at mine either.
You're not gonna find anything. There are, like, every now and again, there's something that out of context, at a glance, can seem slightly transphobic, but I swear to God it's not. Like, in context, it makes sense. Like, dude, I've been kicked out of group chats before. It's so annoying.
Oh my god, Jesus.
Like, dude, I was in a group chat with, like, several people who are, like, community members. Like, have you heard of Surreal?
That sounds familiar, but I don't think so off the top of my head.
They just recently made this, like, amazing Penumbra Phantasm cover that's like 10 minutes long. Like, dude, they're so good at music and they're well known, and they were in there, and Lemon and Me was in there, you may know them. But, like, dude, oh my god. I was so happy being there. It was a nice group chat, and then they found some Twitter replies, and, like, they took them and ran with it. And I'm not in that group chat anymore.
Dude, that sucks.
I'm so sad. I lost all my friends. Again.
Again?
This keeps freaking happening to me.
Is Gerson hard bug to finish like 7 final attacks and it didn't end and I died? I'm not sure. Yeah. It might be just for you because I was able to finish it just fine with the normal Gerson hard and the boss rush.
That might be a skill issue?
Potentially? I'm not sure, because if they did the circle thing and Gerson then, you know, attacked you from all sides and then didn't, and then it should have just ended the fight. like normal. Because that's exactly what it did for me.
I guess we'll have to just keep attacking.
Apparently he's kept attacking for 7 whole times. We'll need a special guest every now and then, I think. I mean, I'll try. This is literally the first time, and I think it went a lot better than I thought it was going to, because I'm not gonna lie, I was extremely nervous going into this, but now I'm completely fine with it.
I mean, hey, they don't call me Mr. Awesome for nothing.
Who calls you that?
You know, the proverbial they.
Ah, yes.
You know, my friends, my pals, my buddies, they call me that.
Ha ha ha.
My name is Mr. Awesome, don't look it up.
Yeah, so if I text Frisk, they're gonna tell me you're Mr. Awesome, right?
Yes!
Yes! So enthusiastic, yes! I was holding on with pure hopes and dreams. Until Rose died and Susie didn't have enough TP to heal. How? With the pointed tail, I think I healed with Susie like every single turn except maybe like once or twice. What do you think of the concept of Megalovania as a song that only plays near the world's end?
Yes, this. What you just said, absolutely. Megalovania is a universal harbinger of the apocalypse across Toby's works. I've been saying this for years. It has nothing to do with Sans, it has nothing to do with Vriska. It plays in these types of situations. Like in the Dr. Andonuts fight, in S-Wake, in Undertale. I really think it's going to appear in Deltarune.
I really hope so.
And for the longest time, I held the theory that Megalovania was going to play on the main route during the Roaring.
Ooh.
Then I found out about Penumbra Phantasm. Now, Penumbra's been deconfirmed, but I think something is going to take its place, like with the Toby's tweets years ago, like with the Twilight Reverie or whatever the fuck. Like, there's more to Penumbra theory than just Penumbra Phantasm. Like, Toby doesn't want to use it because the person who made it died and it would be disrespectful.
Right.
But something is going to take its place. Something is going to be what Penumbra was supposed to be.
And first you ask him, why is it still going on? Then why are you still here?
Get out!
I was just talking about you too. I got distracted watching my mouth move on my VTuber model. Just started opening my mouth. So I was going to play in the Sans fight, but then Sans heard Megalovania start and realized he could just slack off on the music.
That's good. That's good. I like that. Wait, okay, hold on. Speaking of characters hearing the music, I just want to talk about this quickly. I think it's really interesting how Rousey can hear the non-diegetic music in the game.
Yeah.
Like, you play the Sanctuary motif, and Susie's like, hey, that sounds familiar. And then Rousey's really confused and kind of worried. And she's like, oh, yeah, Rousey, you were humming that. And like, oh, was I? Like, dude, Rousey is so lucky. He got to hear Big Shot.
Dude, oh my god. All Chris and Susie are hearing are just tracks being ran 24/7. Meanwhile, Rousey's just jamming in the corner.
Yeah. Like, that's so interesting. Like, why? I wonder if all Darkners can hear the music.
That's a good question.
But honestly, it's an even funnier discussion. You play like Rules or Lancer's theme, and Susie's like, oh, it's that guy, or ha, Lancer! Which means that whenever they appear on screen, they play their own theme music. Which of course they do.
Well, I mean, it would make sense why Versus Susie is such a good damn song. Or track, excuse me.
Yeah.
But I think... What do you think Ross's favorite boss music is?
Queens.
Yeah, Queen's probably... Yeah, that would be very elegant for a little Rosé.
All right. Well,
Yeah,
with that,
I kind of
feel like
spaced
that's
out, my
about
bad.
everything. No, that's okay.
Yeah, but
So I can hear my
yeah.
parents in the next room going to bed and like, okay, this is a good time to wrap this up because I can't be loud.
You know what? That's fair enough. Yeah, no, we're literally like 20 seconds away from being from 3 hours anyway.
And that's, 3 hours is typically how long you like to do
Yeah.
streams, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I was just looking at your live tab to see what all you've played, and that seems about, standard.
Yeah, I try to, unless, like for this, I thought it was just going to be like an hour 30 at most, considering I only had 2 things to do. But to be honest, it was a very good stream.
And then we yapped about, like, everything.
Yep,
for
from
2
Shay
hours.
to Deltarune to the mod to everything, to even very, very obscure references.
Everything important.
Yes, of course. But in any case, I do want to thank everyone for coming out to watch, and I do want to especially thank Red Rice here. That is her name,
Hey, that's
right?
my name!
Okay, I had to make sure. I'm very bad with names.
Reese.
Or
you can
Reese.
Call me Reese because that's my name.
Lovely.
I don't mind people knowing my name. I have my Instagram literally linked on my YouTube, so like I'm not hard to find.
Okay, fair enough. Well, I do want to thank Reese for coming out. I hope y'all all enjoyed watching this stream.
Hey, that's my name.
Okay. Don't forget to mention Jacked Up. Oh yeah, Jacked Up got a. Oh yeah, I gotta tell Jacked Up he got a membership from you, Matthew.
Thank you, Jacked Up, for the membership.
Yes, because now we have 3
Everybody
people.
W in the chat.
Rewrite joint. He's already in the Discord.
I'm in there, Gwiggy too. Gwiggy
yes.
too.
That's
impossible.
Okay, I'm gonna stop saying it before I have a stroke. Gooigi?
Gwiggy. Gwiggy too.
It's kind of fun to say. Anyway, I do have memberships turned on if you do want to become a member, where you can get early videos, early shorts, custom emotes, badges, and get shoutouts at the end of my videos when I reach 10 or more members. Thank you again, Reese or Red Rice, however you want to go by, for coming out today, because it was very nice to have my first ever guest.
Me Jetty. Dude, my name can also be Jathu, but my friends call me Jetty Skleebs.
Yeah, you know what? That's a good way to leave off. Anyway, bye. I'm never speaking to you again. I'm joking.
This guy.
Strong.
Here I was, thinking we were best friends. Kim Kichi.
It was very, very fun talking to you for the first time. People probably think I've talked to you before.
Yeah, this was a lot of fun, actually.
Yes, I am.
Like, dude, you've got elite ball knowledge. I haven't been able to talk to someone with elite ball knowledge since I was in that group chat I talked about earlier.
Yeah. No, dude, I've been up and about with Undertale and Deltarune content. I try, because I love it so much.
I love Deltarune.
In any case, I will be streaming Delta Traveler tomorrow. It will be just myself. But it was incredibly nice to have Red Rice here or Reese here today. I'm sure we could always invite them again for another talk or whatever, or anything at all, to be honest, because they're pretty nice.
Yeah, I'm pretty fucking awesome, aren't I?
Yeah. In any case,
I'm the best.
Yes. And in any case, I will see you all tomorrow. Yeah, that's about it. And I will see you all. I already said that. I'll see you tomorrow. God.
Alright, hey, bye chat. Thanks for having me.
Yes, and thank you for joining. It has been incredibly fun, and I will be more than happy to do this again with you.
Of course, I always wanted to do this about this mod. I was hoping that I'd be able to do it with Shay, but we kind of talked about that.
You know what? We can do it again. We could probably do it again whenever this mod gets another update. I would be definitely down for that.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, bet. It's a date. All right. Well,
it's a date. Que romantico.
All right. I'll see you all tomorrow. It was a great stream, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and give me money, please.
Yes, give Kimkichi money. Give me money too.
Yes.
I don't. Here, I'll just give you guys my bank details. So that
my bank details. Make sure to put the 3 numbers on the back.
3 numbers on the back, of course.
Okay, well, I'm gonna
Okay,
leave the
sir.
call and then mute and everything.
It's time.
All right,
All right.
man. It's been
See
real
ya.
fun talking to you. I'll message you later.
It's
Probably.
been real.
I'm probably gonna sleep after the stream.
Okay, and I'm also going to send you rap in for Jesus. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that, whatever the hell that is.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye. That was a very fun stream. I'll see you all tomorrow. All right, bye.